never gets old.
It doesn't get old. 141 IQ. I'm going to play those numbers today.
Are you? Is that healthy or a gambler?
Once in a while, a couple of numbers. I had fucking pick 5. Pick 5 was $500,000. I had 4 fucking numbers, and I got 500. 4 out of 5. One more number, I would never talk to you guys again.
How much was that? Like $600,000?
Half a million.
That is an average conversation they do have over the lunch table at Mensa, by the way.
I like the artwork on your packaging.
This isn't my CD.
Nothing.
This is the Dictator.
The Dictator?
No,
a free copy of a fucking tepid movie from 6 weeks ago? I'm going to kill myself.
He couldn't get the Bourne Legacy yet, so he's got to go to that another great motion picture. The Bourne Legacy. He's talking about like fucking Gone with the Wind.
I know. He literally pulled the fucking emergency brake.
I want to see it tomorrow.
Has anyone seen the movie that no one's been talking about?
No one. Only the commercials.
It just came out an hour ago.
The Bourne Legacy's going to, first of all, it's been out for a few weeks, and second of all, it's going to be as interesting as a fucking story about a best friend toppling out of a car.
I haven't seen Batman either.
My best friend. Well, that's a different story. You're acting Bourne Legacy is like Batman.
No, I said I haven't seen either one of them.
No, I understand
so why
that.
Did you pick the... You're not a fan of the Batman movies or anything?
Yeah, I saw them all.
Oh, okay.
I'm not a fan of that other shit, like the
Diction.
Always Dick's got to be in it. God damn, stop, man, do work. What am I talking about? You know, like Thor and all that shit, the Avengers shit.
Yeah. You don't like all that comic book stuff?
You don't go for the highbrow shit. Yeah.
Iron Man.
I've never seen. I've never seen one Star Wars movie. None of them.
What movie?
Star Wars.
Rich, over this many years, don't you think you probably should have seen him just to be up on the pop culture of it,
right?
And know like what people are talking about when they.
Yeah, because that conversation always breaks out in a Mensa meeting. Sorry. Sorry. Look at that. I could do without my lips moving.
Oh, please.
Oh, my God.
Why don't you admit to all of us now that that's the first and hopefully last time you'll use the word Mensa in your life? That was the first time you ever said it. You only said it because I said it.
He just said it.
Right. Of course. Fucking mimicking.
You've never said it before in your entire life.
Yes, I have, because a lot of my friends are in fucking Mensa.
The 140 Club? You're like Jay-Z, the 140 Club.
You didn't know what it meant, though, before.
No.
Are you kidding me?
No.
I didn't know what Mensa meant?
Exactly.
No. Are you out of your fucking mind?
No.
I have a 141 IQ. I know. Are you fucking kidding me?
From an internet fucking IQ test, stop it.
That's okay.
Everyone gets a 140 and over.
I don't even believe that.
I don't even believe that. You're right.
141.
You guys should get an IQ guy in here and make everyone take a test.
Here's the thing with these guys, though. They won't give the real results. They'll fucking lie.
Why wouldn't we?
Because you guys will fuck him. That's why.
Aww.
Yeah. They'll go 40.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys just for a joke instead of fucking showing them the results.
Yeah, we take 5 points off.
You know what you can want to do?
Yeah,
why don't you do this? Why don't you do this, radio filler guy? Get me, Bobby, Colin, and we'll all three do an IQ test. A real one. Okay? Any fucking day, and I'll bring in good glasses.
You know why you want to do that? Okay. You're playing with house money. Like, there's no pressure on you to win. If you pull a 2, it's expected.
You're playing with
House money.
Yeah.
Do it. Fucking do it and put up some money. You know what? I fucking, I think it was last Thursday or Thursday before, we went over to the Stress Factory. DeRosa was working. Mm-hmm. He fucking kills on stage. I didn't know he was that fucking funny.
I just don't like this new charitable voice. You guys should they should bring him back to the studio too.
You know what? I say nice things about you on the road all the time.
But why would you stop the conversation to praise a show that already happened?
What do you mean?
Because
I'm just trying to plug a friend of mine.
You hear what I did?
You're right.
He is.
I need a favor from him.
He's like the old.
I need a favor.
You're turning into the old magnanimous Jew comic guy.
Yeah.
That's just like,
you know what?
Hey, everybody did such a good job.
Yes.
See, I'm doing it again.
Hold on. Mr. Rizzo's on the fucking mic now.
I can't
Go ahead. Why don't you turn around before you do your impression and fix your hair?
I was going to say one of the reasons I started doing the one-man shows because Boss, one time, I did a set at Gotham a few years ago. We were just doing some benefit, like 15 minutes. I was doing stuff I've done for a while. And I walked off stage and the set went really good. And I was all like happy with myself. And Boss goes, really? And just like trashed me for doing shit that I'd done for years. It was so, just when you expect Boss to be nice, he just fucking brutalizes you. I was like, oh.
He just stops and praises the roast. So Joe will go, hey, man, thanks for saying that good stuff about me with his dumb Philly accent.
You can't say nice things about your friends. I say nice things
Friends.
about
Who gives a shit?
Norton,
We're not
Colin.
saying that. We're saying it was inorganic. It was like a forced.
Yeah.
By the
It
way,
wasn't forced. I came out
couple
because
of
it
weeks-
just hit me.
No, it's like when Regis used to come. I went to a great restaurant last night. That's the same thing. You're like, hey, by the way, a couple of weeks ago, went by the Stress Factory. Fantastic, by the way. Great place.
Don't what, you're going to bring up the last show you did? Fuck Regis. I'm saying, what I'm saying is, I remember.
The kid killed. We heard you.
He's a good kid. I like the kid.
What do you want from him? You want him to write you into one of his webisodes, you phony?
Yeah.
We got our own webisodes, you fucking jackass.
Do ya?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You need help.
Thank God for Bonnie. She does all this shit.
She sure
She's
does.
all her fucking ideas and
Oh,
her
really?
implementation.
Really?
Yes.
Who pays the goddamn mortgage?
The only idea you've come up with, and I saw how proud you were, and it really bugged me, was we should do an IQ test. You think you're like Mr. Radio Idea now. Hey, have 3 guys come in, get an IQ guy, and do a real test. You mean what I said 3 minutes before that, you goddamn moron?
Listen to me.
You fucking thief.
Christian Comic Force doesn't like that.
That had nothing to do with him. And that's ridiculous.
I threw it out as a stupid fake joke, and you kept turning it into a real boring idea. We should all get in and do a real IQ
No, we
test.
did it here
Shut
before,
up.
you
yeah,
jackass.
people did it in comedy in fucking 1981 on radio.
No, we did it in here. Bobby, myself, and some girl, whatever.
And did you have 141?
No, we didn't do IQ. We did some other like test quiz show with the what was the broad's name?
The Broad.
The
Long Island Ocean is like, one day you're at the beach and it's nice. You go in and then you go back. You go back with a friend, and the next day it's fucking a bed of nails on the bottom. There's no rhyme or reason to Long Island beaches.
You're listening
the water's
to
warm,
beach,
the water's fucking
beach
freezing.
stories with Anthony. You're listening to.
Holy
You're listening
shit.
to how to spend your weekend.
Oh, my God.
In Great Neck.
Boss has a whole new strength since we're doing the podcast.
He really does. No, it's fucking no Opie sitting there. He's off the leash. He's off the fucking
Now he
leash.
can be a wild man.
He's gone wild.
Kind of like the beach. When you go one day, you're on the leash. Then the next day, leash.
Oh, my God.
I got I got too carried away. I'm sorry.
See what happened?
Now you guys all want the water. You, Bobby,
Oh, boy.
Norton.
You know, don't try
Yes.
to fucking.
No, I'm
don't
asking.
Try to troll for more material.
The Rickshaw Theater?
Yes.
It's literally a rickshaw. There's 2 people.
Yeah.
Whoa.
What?
Sorry, Rich.
Hold on.
Sorry, all of my shit isn't up to your fucking standards.
Not all of it. Not all of it. You had a couple good zingers, okay? You had some-
Zingers?
No, your impressions. Let me tell you
Oh,
something.
thank you, sir. What?
A lot of the other DJs on the road, best impression.
Oh, I do these voices.
You can swear
Okay.
it's the real people.
You know what?
Ready-made whore.
People that do impressions aren't comfortable with themselves because you're anesthetized.
Now, listen to me.
Anesthetized.
That was pretty impressive.
That was, yeah.
Tell us more about this. People that do impressions are
Yeah.
uncomfortable.
Yes. So
So you think they're trying to get away from themselves?
Oh.
Yeah. You didn't know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Well, because you were a doctor earlier in the show. I thought you would know that by now.
How do you mean I was a doctor earlier?
I don't know. You said some shit like you were a fucking doctor. I don't know. All I know is you owe me $30 for this,
Dictator.
or 3 ducks and clams on a ham
Yes,
shelf.
exactly. More of his fucking money to shells exchange rate.
Yeah. You owe me 3 Alaskan king crabs and 2 tickets to the Wonder Wheel.
Thank you for just doing the joke I just did.
Then he spins away from me. Thanks for doing the joke I did. But
The chair spins around. He's dismissing you. It's very dismissive of you, Colin.
Hey, you guys want to go out for? I know there's a fucking Orthodox place in the Diamond District that has the best, like the shish kebabs and the
that was
gyros
a
and
tough one.
Schwarman?
I know.
no, he said what they have. They have the gyros that are really good.
I said gyros. I didn't say gyros.
You said gyros, stupid. Play it back,
Queeros.
Sam.
No, I said gyros.
Because you were talking about units of money.
It's gyro.
It's
gyro.
It's euro.
Jesus was born in Euro.
That was Anthony. He didn't do it in Stallone's voice, but
No.
it was Anthony.
You know how happy I show would be if you went to the Diamond District for Heroes and fucking Laurence Olivier showed up. Started slicing you.
Yeah. Okay, we play it, E-Rock? Do we have it?
What is it?
We got.
It's from Voss's quote. Your Colin was wrong.
Oh, okay.
That has the best, like the shish kebabs and the gyros and all. Oh, I know.
And
I
the
said that.
Gyros. Also, Colin Quinn on Netflix, right? Your unbelievable one-man show.
Yes.
Long story short, Colin's amazing.
New material.
Very funny. And material, this isn't something you just see a comic and it's like, oh, I remember that from this comic or that. Fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
I loved seeing Colin. It was great.
Thanks.
Everybody loves Colin.
Who doesn't love him?
That should be a show. Everybody loves Colin. It's never been done. You can get Brad Garrett.
Yeah.
You'd be my Brad Garrett. Boss would be Brad Garrett.
Yeah, that would be funny.
Just say one thing now.
Okay. Is this the last thing? You want to save some for the cave and fucking treehouse this weekend? Okay.
Boss, I've really had it with you today. It's like a new voice in a certain way. I'm telling you, he's gotten stronger from doing that fucking podcast.
Yeah, I think that's
He sits on here, he critiques fucking radio like he knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
And it's totally Opie.
It really is, yeah.
Because Opie to him is like an authority figure. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Because he knows how to run he doesn't know Sam knows the board, but he knows Sam is in. So it's like immediately, the rest of us, he's like, I'm funny too. Fuck that.
You know why? Let me tell you something. Because Opie will reach over and just shut your fucking mic off, and then you're sitting there going,
I don't. Do you think I don't do this when he's here? I do it all the time. I'm
terrified of Opie.
I'm not terrified of
not do this all the time.
Yeah, we see you shut down when he's in the room.
No, you do. You fucking clam up. Speaking of clams. Yeah.
All right, we'll see you next time.
You're taking us out?
No,
now that you're a pro?
Hey, listen, I honestly can say this was everything I hoped it would be. I was so excited about today.
I know. I know.
You woke me at 1 in the morning talking about it, practicing bits on the phone. Hey, you think this one will work tomorrow? Okay. Should I give him the Netflix plug? Go plug yourself. Here's what I'm saying.
Why would Colin ever bounce anything off of you?
Okay. Because he's going to. I wish someone would bounce a bullet off you.
That's a good point.
How many wishes in one day? Folks, listen, have a good weekend. Come back Monday. We'll be here. Hey, thanks for joining us. You've been cool. We're out.
I like that. All right, that worked.
Colin Quinn, everyone.
There he is.
I don't know if have you been listening to the show, or do I have to fill you in?
I know what's going on. Voss is only happy because DeRosa's tattoo took all the pressure of his awful, destroyed his religion tattoo when he got his Star of David. Jewish.
Oh, Rich. Right.
I agree.
Colin, you had time to prepare. That's what you're coming on with? Okay. Listen, we're gonna be as sweet as we can. We're not gonna bring up Grown Ups 2. Let's do tattoos now. We'll do Grown Ups 2 next week. Okay? That whole cameo should have been tattooed. But go ahead. What were you saying about Joe DeRosa's
tattooed or covered up maybe or something? No, all right. It almost worked.
He was Colin was brilliant. I'm telling you, he did this Dairy Queen scene. It was fucking brilliant. I'm telling you. If he doesn't win an Oscar, if he doesn't get the next Joe DeRosa short from that.
Holy shit.
Go beyond that. That's not that. Joe called in to go, hey, Mr. Colin, I'm also a comic, too, starting out. Any advice? And that's what, kick him in the nuts, kid. Right. You know, he didn't think the kid was going to go out and brand his arm like that.
Once again, that was the part we all knew 2 weeks ago. Thanks, Rich. E-Rock's thing is new information, you stupid idiot. Yeah.
Did you see Rich Voss's new tattoo? He's got a pinup girl on his forearm now.
I know. I heard about that.
You heard about it. You were sitting right next to it after the premiere. I guess your mind was on other things, like how you're going to save your career.
Jesus.
Wow, Jesus.
Jesus.
He's a big.
What?
He's in a big Hollywood motion picture.
It did 40
and that's not good enough for you fucking people.
$41 million.
I'm only laughing because while the rest of us are living the high life in the industry in Montreal, Joe and Rich are going to be at various shit gigs.
I'm going to be at Montreal, Colin.
Oh,
you are?
Shit.
Oh, yeah?
Just boss by himself.
You know what? I was just going to come to your defense and attack Rich, and you throw it on me.
Okay, now...
But I'll say it anyway. You know, Rich, leave Colin alone, all right? He's doing the acting work he can get. Not all of us have a wife that'll put us in her movie.
If Boss wasn't involved, that movie would have been on fucking HBO and Showtime. You're cursed.
Hopefully not like your special. When you guys are in Montreal, I'll be a script consulting, and you guys will all be up there.
By the way, I like the fact that was your big secret, and now suddenly you're throwing that fucking credit. 2 weeks ago, it's like, I'm not supposed to talk. Now you're on the way. I'll be script consulting.
Oh, yeah.
You're a creep. And I'll tell you what, every time you walk in the room, like at that premiere when you walked in with Bonnie,
yeah,
it reminded me of fucking Star 80. I swear to God.
And when you walked in, you reminded me of Gary Busey. Nothing.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta go.
Why would you try?
Hard to follow
Get
that.
Colin to the
Star
fucking
80 job.
stage for a moment,
Colin
will you?
kills. You can't, when he's on fire. I was on fire the other night. He kills. You can't beat Colin. It was good when it was just me and DeRosa, But then, fuck.
And the Gary Busey thing really fucking hurt, by the way.
What are you doing later? After I'm done with the movie today, I'm staying in New York. We could all hang out.
Oh, after I'm done with the movie. See what he did there? He doesn't care. He doesn't want to hang out with you guys. He figured that was a great way to plug the fact that he's...
No, I'm staying... I got a hotel downtown by Colin. I mean, not that far downtown. I'm not going to say it on the air. You think I'm going to tell where I'm staying? I'm going to have animals calling at 3 in the morning if I told what hotel I was in.
What kind of shit hotel are you staying in that somebody can just call and go, Rich Voss, please, right through to your room?
You just answered the question right there. The kind of shit hotel where you can call up and Rich Voss is staying there.
Rich, what are you doing on this movie?
Oh, Jesus. Why would you play into his hands?
Nothing. I'm just...
I'm not. I just wanted to hear...
He's diverting attention.
Again.
Yeah, all right.
He's trying to divert attention.
It's not important.
It's not important.
He told us he's pumping up Chris Rock's lines.
I am not. I'm a script consultant.
You love saying that. It's you love saying the word consultant because you feel like everyone's like, I guess he is kind of intelligent.
By the way, consultant means we don't feel like paying writers' wages.
Oh, yeah. How much is your flight to Montreal?
I don't know. How do I know?
Because you're paying it.
You should actually be up there because you've got what, Canadians love that, 70s hockey player, fucking spray tan, kind of half a mullet look.
Yeah.
That deserves a little more. I hope.
All right, Colin, what do you got going on? What's the big one? The one-man show, Unconstitutional?
I'm still harassing people with Unconstitutional, believe it or not.
It's a great, great show, man.
Aren't you putting it up in one of Al Martin's rooms?
Yes, I am right after this, actually.
These guys are going inside.
I really want to see it.
All right.
How about Joe's half-assed desultory? I really want to see it.
No, I really, because you know what?
Take a fucking acting class and say, I really want to see it. Fucking creep.
I swear to God.
Shut up, Joe.
I was afraid to show too much enthusiasm if you slapped me. That's the truth.
Oh, my God.
All right, you wacky guys. Oh, no.
Of course the phones don't work when I need them. Where's Mars? The phones don't work.
Mars is in here? Oh.
All right, let's try this.
Hello?
All right. Yeah, it worked. Colin Quinn, everyone.
Oh.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Carl.
That's Colin.
Were you at the Paper Mill Playhouse tonight? Huh? Were you stretching and doing your fucking one-man show that's superb. That's so good.
How is that a slam?
By the way,
not.
Voss wasn't sure until the last moment if he was going to say that's terrible. And he threw in superb to try to take the high road.
He decided to take the high road.
Yeah. Boss, it's really, I appreciate anyone who wants to make that positive turnaround. It's really like 8 years too late for you to even start trying. Just on an age level, I'm saying. Don't fall. Not a career level, but age-wise. Forget it.
Yeah. And Paul McCartney was saying how great Grown Ups 2 was and how your scene where you were doing the Dairy Queen, that scene where the Dairy Queen came out of your ass, how clever it was. You stink. You're the fucking worst. You'll take anything. You're scrambling. You're calling up to go after my pal's tweets. Shut up. That's right. Shut up and just have fun in Bridgeport tonight, okay?
You know why at the Grown-Ups 2 rap party, you came panicked over to my table because you had nobody you knew there?
Okay. And the same thing. And your table was just me.
Jesus.
Poor kid scrambling over, so happy. I never saw you so wide-eyed in my life as you walking downstairs.
You know what?
Grown-Ups 2 party.
McCartney.
You're out of your element in showbiz. Just admit it.
We got Colin Quinn that wants to pipe in here. Mr. Quinn?
Wow, it looks like I stepped into a real maelstrom, didn't I?
Rich doesn't know that word. He thinks it's a gay club.
I said it to make Rich laugh.
Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't want to interrupt you guys with hammering Bonnie about the Canadian healthcare. I don't want that to end just because I called in.
Well, no, that was
that's
great
okay.
stuff.
I was just, I think it's reasonable to say that the Canadians were able to spend their money on a lot of other things to make their country better because the United States was down here pouring money into our military, keeping the evil people away from this hemisphere.
We have their back.
You've seen that movie, The Devil's Brigade?
We gave them one fucking job, which is watch Rwanda, and look what they did.
Where are you doing your Hispanics show this weekend?
My what?
Nothing.
Shut up, boss. Why don't you block me like you do the rest of your followers?
Are you a blocker?
There's nothing worse than watching boss lecture his followers.
Yeah, there is one thing worse. Your second one-person show.
Wow.
Richard.
It's
You know
my
what
fourth
happened?
one-person show.
Can I just say something? Rich used to always just kiss Colin's ass constantly. And then just one day it dawned on him, one-man show. Like, Colin can't help him.
Oh,
you know?
right.
He figured
First of
it
all,
out.
Colin, that's where you're wrong.
Solo show.
Colin is my favorite comic anywhere, anytime. Okay. Tel's in my top 25.
No, Colin's the guy.
Colin.
I didn't even make the top 25.
He's the only one I ever fucking mentioned in an article on radio because he's brilliant.
Wow, that must be a lot of press for me.
Are we at least over the Mark Cuban incident?
No. Oh, man. I'm over it, Opie, but every time I fucking see that Mark Cuban face in the news, like that cartoon watching dollars fly away.
What's his issue?
What about Paul Anka? You over that?
Wow, that just said
That's a good question.
Yeah.
So you're over Paul Anka, and you're not over Mark Cuban.
What happened with Mark Cuban?
We kind of, I don't know, we were lame.
Bill Burr
We were lame that day. Me and Bill Burr were kissing Mark Cuban's ass a little too much.
And Colin was relegated to the couch. It just got ugly.
And then I took a shot at Colin. I wasn't really taking a shot, but it might have been.
I was livid. Counting on. The worst part was he fucking tried to jump in too.
Oh,
he was like, I guess this guy's a whipping boy. He fucking.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it was.
Wow.
Give me a coffee.
He's like, a lot of people watch that.
I always think of that tile guy that you never really got an answer to. Always pops in my head.
But Rich still tries to catch on, and he's like, "Hey, remember our neighbor? What was his name again?" Stuff like that.
Oh, really? How would he know the color of the tile?
Listen.
That's fucking Columbo shit right there.
I know. Hey, you know what? Want me to tell you another one?
Yes.
Okay, you got the door to our bedroom locked, had a latch on the inside. Like you walk in, close.
Can I just defend myself with one thing?
Okay.
All right.
When a woman says, "Let's have sex," and her husband says, "I got to get my testosterone checked,"
that wasn't.
what is a lady to do?
That wasn't.
Do you guys think it's lame when guys start doing stand-up because they just were in the news for something? All of a sudden they're like...
One just called in.
That is a slam.
Jesus.
Rich, are you saying that as a comic or as the supporter of a social net of healthcare? I like how you think you have like this job, like you're a retired something like airline pilot. How much Social Security do you think you actually paid into the system over all the many years?
Social Security?
Yeah, or whatever it is.
8,000.
There you go.
There you go.
I'll tell you something. I was going to just be quiet and enjoy this conversation, but the New York Comedy Festival infuriates me on a fucking level so big. I can't even take it right now.
Go ahead, Carl. Spill.
Why?
Because I've never really been given any fucking...
You can be on shows in the New York Comedy Festival and find out a week later you were in the New York Comedy Festival. You didn't realize at the time.
You weren't in the festival, Colin? Jerry wasn't doing anything?
I was in it, actually, like Bonnie said, accidentally. That Bob Kelly podcast show was in the fucking festival.
There you go.
See?
I've come.
That's why you got paid more than $25, Colin.
That's festival money. That's festival.
It was $100. That was a good show, though.
Nice.
Colin is my favorite person.
He's
my
the best.
favorite person.
Brother.
It's so much fun to be with him. It really is.
Oh, Jesus. I bet you don't say to him, I got to get my testosterone checked.
Oh.
No, because I don't need it with him.
He can't fuck Bonnie anymore. I don't know what happened. He needs some testosterone.
Yeah.
Or Viagra.
Hey, Colin, can you tell them what a good actor I am, please?
What?
Oh, my God.
Louis Beans, remember? Louis Beans.
What's that?
Oh, I'd love to hear that again.
That was when he did...
that was one of the greatest moments.
It really was a great moment. Rich Voss
Dave,
acting.
you know about that one?
No.
You don't know
Fill me
this?
in.
Play
Sorry,
this.
guys.
No,
this is
you didn't
great.
got
Play
to
it. It's quick. Everyone just has to...
This is from A Bronx Tale.
Right.
Oh, now I know. Okay,
Yeah,
go ahead. I want to hear it.
They
Oh,
tricked
my
me into
God.
thinking I was going to read with Norton. And Norton's as bad of an actor as I am at the time. Now
Norton's good, though, now. I saw him do something, yeah.
I like
What?
when he doesn't have any dialogue and he just uses his eyes.
Oh,
He can
you like that?
communicate so much.
yeah.
Because he's blinking Morse code.
He's known as Loud Eyes. Lower your eyes.
He's blinking up the scenery.
His eyes are overacting.
He was like the dog in The Artist.
Right. So we switched out Norton.
For Chaz Palminteri, who, of course, wrote A Bronx Tale. Starred in the movie and did the one-man show.
Yep.
So he did a scene, and of course, Chaz Palminteri is just flawlessly natural doing it.
And we're gonna play
Okay, guys, you're not doing the interviews. Relax on the fucking guests.
Smart Cuban all over again.
We're gonna do the dry
Every
version.
guest is a god on fucking Opie and Anthony.
No, look, we've gotten better since you called us out.
Oh, I notice it every time now. Every time I ask a question. So back in 1974, when I just imagine Colin listening, going, "Oh, shut up, stop it."
He
Not
pretty
an
much says
interview.
we stop our whole show to kiss
Tonight
their
show.
ass, and he's right.
I know.
For the most part, he's right.
We suck.
Here's the dry version of that day. We usually play the production piece.
Beans, you can't dodge me forever.
Oh, my God.
See, what are you doing? Come on, what are you yelling about?
John, I got a problem with this guy over here, Louis Beans. This guy owes me 20, and it's been 2 weeks now, and every time he sees me, he keeps dodging me, John. Should I crack him one or what?
Listen, see, come on. Sometimes violence is not the answer. Is he a good friend of yours or not?
Nah, John, I don't even like him.
Well, there's your answer right there. Look at it this way. It costs you $20 to get rid of him. He's never going to ask you for money again. He's never going to bother you again. He's out of your life for $20. Come on, you got off cheap.
You're right, John. You're always right. How do you know the right answer all the time, Johnny?
Well, I try to keep my eyes and ears open all the time, and I read.
You read?
Yeah, I read. Come on. Come on, let's go to Mario's next door and get something to eat.
What do you read?
That was the
You
only
know, I read things,
real moment.
I read philosophy.
Philosophy? You read philosophy? Come on, John.
Sure, you ever hear Machiavelli?
Who?
Come on, Nick Machiavelli.
Oh, wow.
That was good.
That's really
That you read line, I think, was your best line.
That guy with Voss, he's going to make it.
Yeah. I think he's all right.
Were you like all nervous? Like, were you holding the script or can you memorize it?
No, I got in here. First of all, they said, come in tomorrow. We're gonna, and then I got in here. They go, you and Norton are going to read the script together. You know, I didn't practice. I did an audition yesterday. Knocked it out.
Yeah,
of the
why
park.
practice for our big radio show?
What was the
Because I
audition
didn't
for?
have it. They didn't give me the sides or anything until I went in that morning.
I didn't know that you were an actor as well as a comic.
Yeah, that was
Voss.
good. There's this guy, Louis Beans.
He missed that part because the track skipped. Do you want to hear that?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. Play that first part.
Yeah,
It's quick.
Go ahead, let's go.
All right.
Here we go. Go ahead.
Louis, Beans, I want my money. Beans, you can't dodge me forever. Look at
See, what are you doing? Come on, what are you yelling
You
about?
can't
John,
dodge
I got
me
a problem
forever.
with this guy over here. Louis Beans.
Louis Beans.
All right, that's enough.
I love that. Louis Beans. Oh, is that great?
Now,
Oh, my God.
this has been going on for 10 years. It's been going on for 10 years.
It never stops. You're
Why
right.
don't you show the clip of ice cream coming out of Colin's ass in Grown Ups 2? That was real method acting right there.
Oh, what happened there?
I saw it.
I didn't see
Grown-Ups
Grown Ups too.
But I don't like the fact that Boss has really zeroed in on that lately.
It's because it's the last thing you've
What's the
done
problem
in
with that
15 years.
scene?
Nothing. Colin was very funny. He saved the movie.
I didn't
Oh, shut up!
He was good.
I get people good trashy, and then at the last minute, you always back off a little bit. It's really
I
annoying.
know. He's so in love with Colin.
Oh God.
Yeah, you were the one that brought it up like it was a horrible scene, and now you're saying he saved the movie.
No, he did.
Yeah.
Up to that point where he became a prop actor.
I'm just kidding, Colin. I love you. I love you.
Yeah, I better not get that fucking call later. Hey, we get a kid around.
You know, on a radio show, it's, we all pump things up.
All things are being equal.
Well, you're
love the
talking
guy.
about Norton's expressive eyes. That when he's not acting,
Yeah.
he's like the governor on Walking Dead with that one eye, but he has two eyes. Just like really looking
It's like his whole face is a mask.
looking through a recurring part in the distance.
Can imagine him with a gun.
Hey, Colin, what are you doing tomorrow? You want to come in?
Yeah. Come on.
We might.
Did he just pretend to look through
I
his...
think he's I heard the paper rustling,
Let me check my schedule.
and no one even has one of those anymore.
I know.
You just use your phone.
And then you can go from here to Joan Hamburg.
I'll see you guys later.
Oh, what's that about,
I didn't
Rich?
get it, but it was funny.
Okay.
The timing was right.
Colin.
Hey, I've been listening.
Hey, Colin.
Please, I ask one thing only.
Yeah.
When I die, don't let Boss ramble in that incomprehensible utter 12 minutes. Eating a can of beans in Staten Island. That's a non-fucking story.
Wait, you didn't think Rich?
I worked with Otto twice. I have better stories than that.
What am I going to do? I'm just saying. I'm saying how respected he was.
We laughed. What about? Well, who knows? But just let's all enjoy the entertainment of the idea that we laughed. It was probably something funny.
You didn't like Rich's bean eating story?
No, it was horrendous.
I like a good drug story.
Any story with a punchline is Gary Grant, which I'm probably the only one who even knows who that is.
Yeah.
How about, did anyone talk about, his running partner at the time, the big tall gentleman that did magic? One time him and Otto, he had Coke, and it was in a Sucrets box, and the guy kept going, come on, break out the Sucrets box, Otto. And then Otto goes, okay, but first you have to run to the bus station. So he makes him run to the bus station for a few lines and come back. And then he comes back and he wants more Coke, and Otto goes, okay, but you have to let me burn your clothes. And then he makes the guy takes his clothes off and burns his clothes for a few lines of Coke.
Holy shit.
It's not the noblest story.
Still, that's a good story.
That's a better drug story than Rich's.
Yeah.
Sorry. He trumped you on the drug story.
No offense, Rich, but
Yeah.
I knew that story. I don't want to say. I don't want to do too many drug stories.
Why?
well, you did it. We were all high and we ate beans.
It
Story.
sounds like a Chip Chipperson drug story. We were high and ate beans.
Fuck yeah, we got so zooted one time. I had Chef Boyardee.
Where are you, Colin?
Downtown at my house.
Oh, if you want to come in.
Why don't you come in? What else are you doing?
He's got to get on the ferry.
What are you doing? You're fucking sitting there in front of your dumb computer drinking Diet Coke.
Yeah. Looking at old SNL clips going, I was somebody.
Oh, Jesus.
Why do you gotta be mean, Rich?
Fuck
Colin just
him.
calls in for...
Fuck, I'm done with Colin.
What?
All right, fuck him. Enough already. Fucking YouTube sensation. Enough with him. Done with his fucking one-man shows and Irish this and dad stretching on stage and pretending to fucking need to. Fuck him. Enough with him. I'm done with him. All right, already. I'm on him and his stupid cousin and the whole family and they're all comics. He's like the
You're
fucking...
gonna punch yourself out.
Yeah, this is not the time. We're all grieving. We all need to, know. Stay strong toward this tough time.
Exactly, boss. No one needs your Discord.
You got to fucking drop Colin off at the end of the night. It takes you an extra half an hour to get to the tunnel because he lives at the bottom of fucking Manhattan. Like a famous guy lives in the financial district where nobody knows who he is. He's just an asshole.
Well,
There's no time for this kind of Discord.
Yeah.
Colin, he's bragging about his IQ test again today.
Yeah, I still haven't seen the, what was it, 148?
141, enough already.
141.
141.
Well, the last one I took was a little lower, but it was a tougher one.
Oh.
Wow.
The average was 100, and on this one I got 120, so I was 20 above average.
All right.
I'm not lying.
All right, you're a genius.
I'm not a genius.
Close to it. Yeah. All right, Colin, come on in.
No, I can't, guys, but enjoy
Why? What else? You have nothing to do.
Yeah.
I do have shit to do, actually, as a matter of fact. An important appointment at 9:05.
Why 9:05?
Because that's when Jerry wants to see him.
Oh. All right, Colin. Thank you
All right,
so
guys.
much, buddy.
Bye.
We'll
Thanks,
see you
Colin.
soon. Colin Quinn.
He's in the top 3 funniest people alive, Colin Quinn.
You followed Tom Anzalone, didn't you?
Oh, well, welcome, folks. Welcome to the My Wife Hates Me radio show. And we are up and rolling. That's our new, that's how we get started. We go, we're up and rolling.
I like that.
I
You
thought
like
last
that?
time it was up and running. You don't even remember your own.
Up and
name.
rolling is better.
Yeah, I switched it to up and rolling.
Oh, brother.
And
It's cool.
Your buddy that's going to agree with everything.
we are so
I like it better.
we are so lucky to get Colin Quinn in studio. If you don't know Colin, obviously you didn't watch Remote Control and all the other big.
Brother, really?
Yeah,
He comes down. He's got a suit on. He could go anywhere in this city right now. He's looking
I'm like
sharp.
the prince of the city right now, and you're sitting here like an ass.
I am an
And
ass.
I like.
So,
I think this show could be important. You guys could help a lot of people.
well, we do. We talk a little bit about
we
marriage.
helped a lot of
we
people
talk about,
last time, I think.
yeah, we talk about kids. We talk about we talk about everything, but it's based on marriage and how to get through a divorce and how to make, and still stay friends.
Oh,
It's
that was
the wor-
his idea
yeah.
of really being funny and kind of ironic.
You think
I just
after
said-
like 85 years in the business, he'd know. There's no place to laugh after that sentence.
There's no place.
How about right there?
So we just got back from Montreal.
I forgot my green card. They almost didn't let me back in the country.
Every fucking where we go, she forgets something. But
well, on the way there, because I forgot underwear.
she forgot underwear, and I had to teach her.
Accidentally on purpose.
And
I was going to make this Montreal count.
they almost didn't let her come back into the
I believe it,
States.
of course. Do you think that was a subconscious?
Yeah, please.
No, what she said, go back for it. I said no. I just want to mention this. Right now, we are on drive time in L.A. So there's a lot of industry in L.A. right now.
It's a lot of people switching their channels right this second.
Stuck on the 10.
Right.
Stuck on the 10.
They should be stuck on the 10 for eternity. Every one of them.
Listen, I know. Listening
That's
to
their
this.
karma.
So we're in Montreal. We just went up to do our podcast.
Right.
Bill Burr was our marriage counselor.
Bill Burr.
Bill Burr. And for some reason, Bonnie and Bill just, I don't know what it is.
As Rich said on the podcast, we're like oil and vinegar.
And he wasn't trying to be funny for you listeners.
No.
He thought that was great, yes.
Well, oil and vinegar are the opposites. They're the complete opposites.
No, you meant to say oil and water, stupid.
No, I know.
Oil and water, you didn't know.
No, listen, if you're going to have a salad, first of all, who mixes oil and water? Nobody.
Let's get exactly.
Yeah, that's the whole point of the saying.
Yes.
They don't mix.
They don't mix.
They don't go well together.
Oil and vinegar do
are
mix.
delicious.
Yeah, but they're opposites.
No, but go on. So what happened? Her and Bill.
It's like arguing with somebody who's, like a mentally deficient. You just got to smile and
I'm
nod.
glad you're just figuring that out. How long have you been together?
You've got to, you got to condescend a little bit.
But wait a minute.
That's right. Good.
Yeah, it's true.
So,
but go ahead.
We go up to Montreal. We get there Friday, I don't know, 1 o'clock.
Don't need the police report. Get to the interesting part.
This is like
what?
This is what I say to you all the time.
Well, I like
get there Friday at 1.
Well, you tell a story that people like details.
Oh, I know.
They like
but
details.
if the detail matters.
Yes, if the detail is going to be
when I tell
germane.
you. Wait till I tell you.
Okay.
Jermaine, he thinks you're talking about a black guy. He doesn't know these
If
words.
it's Jermaine Fowler.
No. Look at Bonnie found a little pal.
I love this.
Bonnie
Come
found
on.
a little pal.
Pick up the pace.
We got there at 1. They wouldn't let us in our room till 4.
Oh,
so we had to.
Yeah.
Well, some other crazy guy came up to us. He was wearing a Roland T-shirt, which I didn't notice.
So when you say Roland, you mean it was a double XL?
No, he was wearing a
Right,
shirt with a picture.
No,
of
I
Roland.
understand. I was trying to be humorous.
A big head, I guess.
Jesus
That's the
Christ!
joke.
Well, he's killed 2 of my jokes so far.
I mean, it wasn't
Worst.
that good. It wasn't that good.
You don't even know the other one happened.
You did a big joke. Roland's a big guy. That's not nice. We're not. See, here's the deal. We're trying to. Here's the deal. We're not Owen J or Owen. We are trying. Here's what we're trying. We don't want to come in here and just attack and be mean. Okay, we want to.
This is R&B, man.
We want to find our own voice. That's why we were reluctant to bring you in.
I see you guys had a meeting with the executives. We want you guys to have your own voice. You don't have to be. We get it.
Okay. And so
now, if I'm correct, now it's 101 in Montreal on Friday.
Yes.
Okay. So this crazy guy.
Now, up there, what a lot of people don't realize, which you'll explain to them, Bonnie, is the people with the French accents are like the hillbillies.
Yes.
Right?
I don't know that that's true. The people with the French accents tend to think they're better than the rest of Canada.
I thought the people with the French accents are like the Hicks, like the French Canadians. Like
Montreal wanted to succeed from the rest of Canada.
I know, and they wanted to secede also, yeah. But listen.
What's it called? Secede, whatever.
Well, a lot of comedy, if you wanted to really analyze it, is about...
Who doesn't analyze it?
Yeah, it hasn't been analyzed to death in the past 5 years. But is about people going, yes, that's how I feel. Mm-hmm. And then they laugh because they're like, I'm not crazy. So it's cathartic in that sense that you realize you're not nuts. I'm not alone.
Oh, it's kind of... It's like a big warm hug from a stranger.
It's especially when you're when you're like an edgy comic too. You're saying things.
By the way, people can't see it, but he pointed with both thumbs to himself.
No, I didn't. I was going when you're like an edgy comic.
Yeah, he's trying to give us the nonverbal clues.
Maybe unless you guys don't know any edgy comics, there's one right here.
Well, no, Bonnie is, Colin is, Nick is, Bobby is, Norton. Well, our whole crew. People love to hear what we're saying because they want to say it at work, but they can't because they'll get fired.
Sure. Even we'll get fired.
Some of us are going to want to.
Yeah,
that's true.
Like this chair she's sitting in right now. So you go to the Kindler's thing.
What did you think of Kindler's thing?
Played it safe. Played it a little safe.
He played it
safe this time.
A little too safe for him.
Yeah, no, we love it. It's the thing in comedy. It's the inside jokes attacking everybody.
Well, I mean, what you're saying what he's doing is wrong is.
Yeah. Colin thinks it's wrong to attack the industry. Yeah.
No,
how would you?
What?
All I was doing was I was trying to tell the listeners.
There's 3 calls so far.
I suggest you take one now because you're infuriating me with your lack of comprehension.
It's hard to comprehend with these.
Rich also said he hates earphones. He hates headphones.
What do you call them though? You don't call them headphones.
They're head speakers.
Yeah.
Head speakers. Oh, I like that.
Head speakers. I made that up. What did you think of the ending when he did his rant on Anthony?
I thought it could have been a lot funnier. I mean, there's a lot to work with there. So, and he has a very, his stance is not stand with Ant. So it could have been funny. I mean, he had, he kept pulling back.
He's so far left and Anna's right. And it's just like, but he could have, I think he could have made it a lot funnier. Anyhow, all in all.
Oh, it's so funny. So you didn't think of that, did you?
What?
That's what she just said, stupid. Now pick it up.
Okay. No, we get into the groove. It takes a few minutes. We've only been here.
Somebody just said, I think it's unfair to gang up on Rich, which I started thinking that too. And
they think it's unfair? We're not here to be fair, are we?
Okay.
I didn't come here to make friends.
Okay, hold on. We're taking a call from Virginia. Who's on the line?
Hey, it's Fontaine.
What's going on?
Oh, nothing.
Good. I'm glad you called. Next caller.
Hey, Fontaine.
Hey, Colin, you should be way more famous than you are, and I mean it.
It's the worst kind of
I appreciate it. I know. I like this call.
I wanted to defend Rich. I love you, Rich.
Thank you.
I listen to you all the time, and I get angry when everybody gangs up on you.
Well, it keeps me on my toes. I like it. That's why, because we're good friends, and
don't forget, I was the one that observed many years ago that Rich is the master counterpuncher. He's like a boxer that you need to punch him, and then he counters. If we just left him, if he wasn't getting punches thrown at him, he'd have nothing. But because he gets hit, he hits back.
I was calling to defend Rich, and then he started telling a story.
That is exactly. I will sometimes be like, I will like be at home by myself. Rich won't be there, and I'll start thinking about, I actually really love this guy. What a great guy. And then the second he walks in the door, he'll say something that aggravates me.
Yeah, like hello.
Nickelodeon was like, yeah, we have all these moms. The TVs are just on after the kids go to bed. Whatever. People don't shut the TVs off.
So it goes from Nickelodeon to Nick Mom, I guess.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I never understood that because when you're sitting home and there's so many things that compete with it, you know, like House of Cards or Damages or you know, all these shows. Who's going to sit and watch Nick Mom
well,
at
because
11?
Some moms, they like that. They enjoy anything that has to do with being a mom. It's a pretty big deal. Like, not for me. I got other things going on. No, you know, having a kid, you've created a life, comes out your vagina. A lot of people don't know that part.
Yeah.
And you have to take care of this child. Some people, they get, you know, where that's all they want to do is talk about it, watch shows about it.
I like when I like when Voss goes, you know, shows like House of Cards or Damages, like suddenly it's like he read those are popular, classy shows. You've never seen Damages in your life. House of Cards stunk after the first year. Why don't you wake up and quit being a cliche?
First of all, the second year, House of Cards was good until they jumped the shark.
Ooh.
Okay, you like that? And it was going great.
You've never seen Damages in your whole life.
I saw every season of Damages. All we do is watch shows because we don't want to talk to each other. Like Tudors was 4 seasons. Do you know how many fucking episodes that we got to lay in bed, maybe go, who's going to go get the snack, and then fucking have 2 hours of just peace and quiet and watching TV. Last night we started. It's 8 years old with
Breaking Bad.
No, Giamatti.
John Adams?
John Adams. I used to date this girl. She was super fucking hot. I mean...
Is that the one that shit the bed?
She had a problem back then. It was an accident. But she had a problem.
She shit the bed, apparently. I've heard the story a few times.
Matt, are you listening to this?
Listen, I'm not going to trash her.
Somehow it's going to be relevant.
I'm not going to trash her because she had problems, but she was... smart, because she was head cheerleader in school.
Sounds really smart.
Prom queen.
Oh, prom queen. Those are always the brainiest girls are usually head cheerleader and prom queen.
Valedictorian. Whatever.
She was
smoking
so
hot. When I started dating her, she had a built-in pool and a pool table.
Ooh.
You know, and I lived in...
an underground pool?
Yeah, built-in, yeah. Is that what you guys call them in Canada? Underground pools? They're
Why
built in.
Built in?
They're called built-in pools.
It sounds like there's a deck built around it.
No, you fucking
You're
idiot. They're built-in
pool. It's a pool table?
A pool table, a mansion.
Don't try to get it away from the built-in pool argument that we're having.
What do you call them? Built-in pools?
What? In-ground pool, yeah.
Oh, shit.
In-ground or built-in pool?
Fine, go on.
So... I mean, since I was on Last Comic or all the stuff I've done on TV.
Just gave me a huge tip for life.
What?
To just agree and go on. Like, I spend too much time trying to defend myself. I just realized it's the way that happened. I could have so much more extra time.
And you would think all the TV stuff I've done, Tough Guy, everything, she would have sent me an email. Hey, I've seen you. How you doing?
Right.
You know,
she's
I don't know
busy changing sheets.
I don't know how to contact her. You know, but her name was Kathy. She's a very lovely girl, and I hope she's doing fine. That's all.
What was the point of Matt? How does this relate to Matt's problem?
Because he's talking about his ex-girl,
right?
And I know what he just wants to see how she's doing.
Is this your way of telling me you want to contact old shit the bed? I don't know what her name is. What's her name?
Her name is Kathy.
Kathy Kaka. Is that her nickname? Yeah, contact her. Give her a call. But why can't you just look her up on Facebook? Isn't that what Facebook is for?
I tried. She's not there.
No, I'm talking to Matt now.
She's talking to Matt.
I hung up on Matt.
Why?
He stopped talking.
He was listening. He couldn't get a word in.
Oh, my God.
Okay, sometimes you got to figure the flow out.
Oh, my God.
Sorry, Matt's not a radio professional. Been a stand-up comic for 20 years.
You've got to flow
Matt, you
like
gotta
a perimenopausal woman.
You want to start working the board?
Nice.
What's that? What'd she say?
Yeah.
You want to start working the board? Because I don't like working the board.
I know, because you have to read and stuff. Why does Rich put ACV after every tweet? Why don't you just explain it without even going to that
It's
guy?
easy. It's alternative comic voice. When I do some, alternative stuff on Twitter.
No, sometimes you do it, and it's not even, you just put ACV. Like, it was something I saw in Montreal where you were like, hey, guys, now we're going to this event, ACV Voice. And I was like, oh, I don't know what the joke is, but okay.
Yeah, sometimes it is good. Sometimes there's no jokes.
Just throw it in there.
Listen, folks, start making some goddamn calls. 866-969-1969.
We had calls already?
No,
Yeah, we never gave the
What do you
number
expect? You
before.
hung up on Matt.
number 3 times.
You hung up on Matt. No wonder people don't want to call. Nobody's really hung up on in the middle of their call.
You know what this show sounds? This sounds like the kind of show Levy would do. Let's get this together, okay? This sounds like we're all over the fucking place. You said on a regular basis. I don't say secede. So,
I'm not saying that specific word, Rich. I've listened to you for years on O&A and on this show, and it's just a common theme.
Yeah, I make some mistakes here and there. I'm in a rush. But the bottom line
know
is...
what you mean. So why don't you say the word you mean?
Well, because maybe...
he doesn't know the word.
Sometimes I here's the problem.
Miss, he grew up in Plainfield, which is like basically the ghetto. It's like Newark, only nobody knows of
I
it.
live in Flint, Michigan.
So you understand. You knew a lot of guys like him. You know what I mean? At least I cut my mullet in 92. He kept his till 95. He had a rat tail, miss. A rat tail till 95.
He's going to take credit for 3 years, though, really.
I know.
Jesus.
He had a rat tail. So I'm just trying to tell you that's the kind of person you're dealing with. He wouldn't know secede. Any guy with a rat tail would not know succeed is not secede.
In defense of Rich, I will say this. He's the one working the board, and we've got college educations.
Guess what? Bonnie grew up in Canada where they still have mullets. Every hockey player still has a mullet.
I'll tell you something,
They do.
I asked not that long ago, a couple years ago, for the hairdresser to give me a mullet, and she would not do it.
April, are you hot?
Yes,
April.
I don't know.
That's a no. That's a no. Move on.
No, I'm told I am, but I'm trying to be modest.
Who you told you are by, like, fucking, Bobby Kelly types?
What?
Nothing.
Ew.
No. Ew, no.
April, what are you wearing right now?
Are you serious?
She's wearing a Tigers cap.
I'm wearing navy pointed toe heels with navy crop pants with.
And a Denny McLean sweatshirt.
No, I have an Ann Taylor sweater, and I just got home from work. I'm not old at all.
Well, Ann Taylor.
Who just said that?
What?
Professionally for work.
I said she's old because Ann Taylor's for older people.
She's not old.
No.
If she was old, she would have laughed at your Denny McLean reference. She didn't even get it because she's young.
No, I'm not young. I get it.
Oh, my God.
And
she won't side with anybody.
I'm not that young.
Are you married?
I am.
Have you and your husband ever done like a swinger thing? That's yes.
That's a yes.
Wow.
That's a yes.
Tell me about it, like for real. Like, how did you
tell us about it and make sure you put the times in?
No, like, okay. First of all, how long have you been married?
No, what about the swinging thing?
I'm going to get to it. I want to get to. Got to find out what led up to it.
I'm just saying, if my husband's listening right now, my ass is grass.
Please. So. Oh well, your ass is grass. Okay, Kathleen Bates from Misery.
Kathleen Bates.
How long have you been married?
You're not,
15 years.
Okay,
15 years.
Is it like you'll go with another couple and you'll watch him with her and he'll watch you with him?
No. It was just kind of like same room, all happening.
Oh. They switched couples, but they were in the same room. This is even hotter than I thought.
I know. This is the kind of talk. This is the kind of radio talk I like.
This is radio.
But wait a second. Okay, so
this is great.
What? Okay, so your husband and when the other
you've got
guy,
this like lovely voice explaining the hot sex, and then Rich. Okay, now.
Now listen to me. Rich is like a radio guy from the '60s. Now listen.
So, did you have sex with the other guy in front of your husband?
Yes, you got. Move on. She said that.
Rich, I think we've established that.
Okay,
it was in the same room, but it was dark.
Oh, they couldn't
I
see?
don't want to get into detail. I'm a lady.
She's only going to
She's a lady that's fucking everybody in town. I'm a lady.
Oh, you get her to
I knew he was going to ruin
open up,
I
and
knew
then
he
you
was going to ruin
basically
it.
call her a
I knew he was going to ruin it.
No,
this is the way men are.
You're cock blocking the greatest call of all time.
Don't worry, we're going to get more now that we're on our. Now that we found our voice.
Did you find your voice?
Yes, thank you. Yeah, that's very exciting.
Your voice is the reason you don't have stories like this of your own.
Hey, sorry, Pebbles hair dude just Oh, how was he cut or uncut?
Oh, he was uncut. He was cut.
Honestly, I've never seen an uncut in my life. Never.
Go to Dearborn. They have plenty.
There's plenty there.
It's not. It's when the penis is hard, you don't notice.
But Bonnie was defending uncut.
I defend uncut.
I'll tell you why.
My father.
No. Go ahead. Ask April another question.
Ask April.
Try not to cock block it this time.
Okay, you ask her one. I just asked
I want to ask a question, but it's going to take it out of the sex thing. So you guys finish up.
Oh no,
there.
Bonnie's going to be like. So let me emotionally. Do you find yourself drawn to this guy? It's going to sicken us.
How did it affect the relationship?
I'm going to say this, and you human beings, this probably saves the marriages.
Honestly, I don't think humans are made to mate with one person.
Oh, she's a dream girl.
Do you two want to fly to Jersey, or should we fly to?
We're ready.
I can't wait to take that Ann Taylor sweater off you.
But now here's the thing: did you fool around with her, and he fool around with him?
Yes on one and no on one.
So the two guys didn't.
No, Voss, why are you doing that?
I'm just asking.
He has to ask because that's really the most interesting part of it to him.
I'm sorry, Rich. I'm sorry for the things you had to do back in the day, but it didn't happen.
You know my theory.
She is a fan.
You know my theory on his drug addiction, right? I think he just pretended he was a drug addict so that he could suck somebody's cock.
I've never blown anybody for coke.
I know.
Ever.
Of course you
kissed
haven't.
it one time.
No, what?
You kissed it one time.
That's a joke.
That was when he was like 7, probably.
No, I've never had any type of molestation against me. None of that stuff. I wasn't a good-looking kid.
We didn't think it was against you.
No one was saying that. You totally diverted that, though.
Well, listen, you have been in 2 weeks so far our favorite caller, April.
Oh my God, she's great.
Hey,
I have one question for Colin.
Yes.
Are you still doing your show?
You mean unconstitutional?
Yes.
Thanks, April. You know, it's funny. It's actually we're in a bit of a ditch right now, but I may be trying to shoot it.
To New York, will you give me one in person?
Whoa, you know I will.
What's your?
You know it.
I'm serious.
Oh, I love it. All right. Well, I'm trying to do it, but maybe I'll be shooting. I'll probably shoot at some point. I don't know what's going to happen. I really don't. Right now, it's in an ugly place.
It's an amazing show.
It's great.
It is an amazing.
It's great.
I think it's.
Sorry, I haven't seen it.
April, it's not your fault. I haven't been up to Michigan the way I should have been.
Okay. Make it up to us.
Thanks for calling, April.
Bye, guys.
All right. See you later. She was a great call.
She wouldn't shut up.
I love April.
Colin, how good? Let's see this.
Not only that, she talked about swapping and sex, and then she still promoted unconstitutional. What more could I ask out of a woman?
Yeah.
Hold on. This guy's good. This guy right here. Robert from Alabama.
Hey, Rich. I knew you couldn't help but take my call if I complimented you, so that's why.
That's funny.
Rich, I wish you could get rid of the crutch. Here's the thing, because in your entire life, what followed that has never even remotely been the thing.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. I bet you wouldn't call Larry the Cable Guy and tell him to get ready to get her done. But has he really ever got it done? Huh? Has he? Has he got it done? No.
I love you, boss.
Thanks. See, now we're finding our stride. I think it was April. April
jump-started the whole thing.
She started it. But
she got the blood boiling.
Huh? So, what do you, what's going on? What else is you,
You literally stuck your foot out in the middle of the track as we were hitting the stride and tripped the horse. And now all the other horses are landing on top of him.
Well, we got to get some more calls.
So what's going on? What's going on?
What's going on this weekend? What are you doing? What are you up to?
Here's a Colin's friend from Twitter.
Oh, what's that? Wait, I am Colin's friend from Twitter. Okay, let's take this fucking idiot.
He can't. We just realized that he can't read to himself. Do you notice that?
No, yeah.
Why?
First
of all, I don't have my glass. Don't say we. Okay, don't like we and turn your fucking back on me. Turn and look at me. Okay? She's such a fucking. You know what her problem is? And I figured it out. And I was gonna bring it up. She's a people pleaser. That's her problem. She's a people pleaser. In Montreal, she's got to hug any. I don't give a fuck if it's some open micer. Hey, hi.
I feel like it's weird to shake hands
like
as
you're
a
the
woman.
fucking,
It's a weird thing to be. How's it going?
Everywhere you go, you think you're the fucking mayor or some politician. What?
The fact that she hugs all those horny male comedians, they're probably like, I really like Bonnie. She's great. You know what I mean? So it does work. It's not,
You know
if she
what?
gave that cold handshake, it would be a little.
That's what we do, Cole. We're not friendly, huggy people. No,
It's
you
a
just
little-
go anybody. Oh, hi, huh? And then she'll turn to me and go, "Who's that?"
Well, I did make a mistake when I hugged the guy that I thought I knew, and then I didn't. And
Yeah,
then
because
it was
half of
awkward.
comedy looks like Dan St. Germain.
Yes. Oh my God.
They all have
Is it
one
like,
the same beard. And it's
at
like
least wear a different flannel.
Yeah.
Like you
Yeah.
know, maybe somebody could get a hoodie or something.
just call everybody Dan. That's what I do. I go, hey, what's up, Dan?
They all have the beard
So
and the
you're special.
flannel.
Oh, whatever. I was thinking of growing a beard. How do you think I'd look in a beard?
I think you should. I mean, the less of your face I have to look
I
at, the
think
better.
a beard. That was just uncalled for.
Steve from Detroit.
Look at.
Rich, to have someone pretty, funny, bright like Bonnie stick with you, I'm shocked.
But
Let me explain what happened to me in my childhood. Let me just. No, I don't know if you know this about Rich, but he has a gland behind his ear. And a lot of people are really turned off by that smell, but something about it.
I know, that smell and her smell. I'm telling you,
You guys just clicked from the beginning.
We clicked. You know.
But I did smell that smell once when we were having sex, and it was hard to finish.
But you know,
But you finised.
First
That's
of all,
the important
did.
thing.
No, I have a strong constitution. Speaking of constitution, Colin, why don't you talk about yourself?
He's not a white guy. He's a Jew.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
you're acting like the Jews have a lot of power in this country or something.
Yeah, like I
oh,
thought.
really?
That,
Anyway.
yeah.
Oh, okay, Mister Fucking. There's 3% of us. All right, we did pretty well at 3%.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, why? Are you, what's all the bitching about?
And then the other
You haven't
place.
built a pyramid in fucking 2,000 years.
Yeah. I think at Showtime at the Apollo it was actually the opposite. If you were a black comic, they boo you right away. If you're a white comic, you had the balls to do it. They gave you an extra 30 seconds.
Here comes the Def Jam story. You set it up, and now you're going to listen to it. Go ahead, boss.
I don't give a fuck about that.
Don't give a fuck about it. It was his intro for 20 years.
No, it wasn't. Shut the fuck up. I did that because I was the first white comic on Def Jam. Big deal.
Here we go.
and you know, listen, I made history as a white comic. You know, it wasn't a big deal.
I never got to, like, I guess in the old days, like at Catch, or you have to sign for Larry Miller, Paul Reiser, and they'd all go sit in a coffee shop and sit for 4 hours. I'd rather do blow and try to nail a waitress. But those days are over, so why hang out? You know?
Well, there you have it, folks. No reason to hang out if there's no blow and a waitress.
Yeah. God forbid you should have camaraderie with the fellow. The fraternity of hanging out together.
What if I disappeared? Would you be upset? Tell the truth.
I mean, outwardly to the people, sure. No, I've got a speech ready and everything.
How would you? First of all,
you know what that speech is? It's on a phone. It's "Hello, Patton. I was wrong. I've reconsidered."
I didn't really.
Well, first of all, you're not giving out the number very much.
Yeah, I did. I gave it out 7 times.
You did?
You gave it out 4 times.
866-969-1969.
969. Somebody else call in so I can hang up.
What part? Wait, hold on. What part of Jersey you from?
Morris County.
Shithole.
Morris County. Why did you come see me in Newton last weekend?
I hung up on him. It was shithole.
What?
Morris
County's nice. Where you're from is a shithole.
This guy's been holding for 40 minutes. Give him
okay. Toronto.
Boss stinks at working the board.
No, I don't. I'm trying.
Right?
I'm
That's what
doing
I said.
both. I don't stink at the fucking board. I'm doing the board.
Whoa,
I'm starting conversations. Okay, I bring in a new fucking guest from. He flew in from obscurity. I got fucking Bonnie. I got that old joke. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, you forgot that we're actually here. We actually know. You're not talking to some dumb audience at the club you're not banned from for being racial.
How do you come up with it all? 30
Obscurity.
years.
I can't imagine what he normally does.
I drool on her.
He spanks her.
I don't spank her.
He says the most awful things. Remember one time I went to blow you and you farted?
It was an accident. It was an accident. You think
That's, guess what?
What?
That's really uncalled for. You owe her, like, I don't know what for that. She goes to blow you, you fart.
And then he's like, "Why are you mad?" He couldn't understand why I got get upset.
That's
by
really
that.
that's something like a serial killer would do.
Yes.
I don't
with his
talk-
wife.
First of all, I don't do talk bathroom humor, so that speaks for you guys.
No,
that's not my fucking humor. Okay, fucking fart humor. That's what you bring to the table.
I'm just retelling a true story.
You're a fucking clever comic.
I don't do fart humor either.
Okay, yeah, well, you just fucking chimed in and try to embellish on it, okay? And how do you like that? What's your name from Detroit? Embellish. Do you like that fucking word? Okay, you little whore.
April.
April, you whore.
It's Jorge from Toronto.
Ah, Jorge Garrido.
Yeah,
right?
My last name, oh boy.
Oh, yeah. All four people that know you are going to...
Yeah, you think there's a lot of Jorges in Toronto? It's 40% white, 80% Asian, and you. You're one of the 8 people of color that doesn't work for Russell Peters in Toronto. Now go on.
Yes. I want to ask Rich and Bonnie if they think the fact that their marriage has this kind of conflict, whether it's in comedy or if it's serious, do you think that means they're more likely to stay in it and it's a sign that it's healthy, or is it a sign of dysfunction?
Right. Hey, first of all, this show isn't that fucking deep. You asked about 7 questions.
It's a simple question.
That was 7.
It was to Colin. Let Colin answer.
He said, does your conflict add spice to the marriage?
Yes.
Or do you think it's actually going to, end up destroying it in the long run?
Who are you asking?
It'd be better if you guys disagreed, I think.
Honestly, I don't even know what's the act and what's real anymore. I mean, it's just all.
She's exhausted.
We're beaten down.
I'm just trying to keep my head above water.
They're not sure if they'd miss it.
Above the covers.
If they were both.
The covers.
Bonnie's like Vivian Lee when she was doing Streetcar Named Desire.
You know what?
Yes, she's a jaded flower.
The thing with what?
Just the blank look on your face.
It's not like I was going to talk.
The thing was, here's what baffles me about Voss. He's a great counterpuncher. He's obviously very intelligent because he's funny. He can always bring it whenever he needs to bring it. Yet, you ask him a question that's really not that complex, and he really didn't understand it, and he barely understands it now. It's just confusing
Well, to tell you the truth, I wasn't really paying attention on that one because it kept going and going.
But there is a part of you that is sort of compartmentally retarded. I don't know if that's a term.
I think it should be.
No, something. You know what it is?
That's what I just said it is.
Oh, here's the deal with your question, sir. Bonnie and I, okay, the bottom line is we have each other's back.
It's platitudes time.
What a tender moment this is going to be.
And the other day, I reached over and I kissed her.
So, Mark Cohen, we would have these fights all the time because we'd only eat fast food, and I'd say it was like poison and I don't know, whatever.
Sure.
So, but then we broke up. Mark, I guess, was like, I don't know, he was stalking me or something. He was like, driving up and down the street. And I got out with this guy. We had gone to McDonald's. And I get out of the car. Mark is standing in the street like this. And he goes, McDonald's, Bonnie.
But I can relate to everything I've done everything he's done.
It's hilarious.
That's the kind of shit we've all done. Fucking driving back and forth. When is she coming home? Who's she coming home with?
Why are you trying to make this universal like a bit right now? Just shut up.
No, I'm
Let us
trying-
enjoy the laughs. Hey guys, we've all been there. Shut your face for a minute.
Listen to me, because I'm not trying to throw fucking Mark under the bus like he's the only guy that's done this kind of fucking
We
psycho
wanted to
behavior.
laugh at Mark and the fact that Bonnie betrayed him, not only with another guy, but with a goddamn McDonald's bear.
So this guy from New Orleans, Rich and Bonnie, what's your question, stupid?
Well, I wanted to ask you guys if the serious people came to you, Rich and Bonnie, and said, look, we're going to give Jim and Opie the boot, and we want you to take their place.
First of all, we couldn't even come close to do what they do. So that is so far.
I realize that. You don't have to say all that shit.
You don't need to say I realize that.
Yeah, you fucking asshole. You called us.
Sir, they'd be scraping the wallpaper right now if that offer came in. Trust me.
It would be too hard to do with our TV pilot coming up. So it would be too hard.
Hey, speaking of TV, I saw you guys on Access, and Bonnie, you really are smoking hot.
Yeah.
Before.
What's
You
Access?
really are.
What's Access?
Don't change the subject.
I want to know what I was
on. The guy
on.
says she's hot.
Access.
Access is Mark Cuban's channel.
Remember when we were doing those?
the promos.
Yeah. Well, I like the fact that he goes, you really are smoking hot, and he goes, what's Access?
Yeah.
I want to know what show he saw us
I'm the new
on.
producer now. Listen, here's how it is.
First of all, I'm going to come see you at Magooby. Second of all, that son of a bitch is trying to bang Bonnie.
Who is?
The guy that said he would see her at Magooby.
He's the one of the big wigs here.
Don.
Out right here.
He's a big wig.
First of all, what's he doing in Baltimore if he's a big wig?
He lives in Baltimore and he lives here.
Oh, he must
He's
be
married.
a big shot.
He's married. He's not trying to bang Bonnie.
Oh, then
I
why
don't
did
know.
you say that?
Yeah, why'd you get paranoid?
I didn't get paranoid.
Well, you go, something's going on here. That's what you said. Something's going on here.
Yeah,
Why is he coming to see you?
I didn't say something's going on.
Yes, you did, Rich.
There's a club
Rich
owner
is jealous.
that Rich still, that I don't even know, I couldn't pick him out of a lineup, and Rich still thinks.
I guarantee.
We saw him in Montreal at the elevator bank, and Rich was like, that's the guy. He had to point him out to me.
Who was he?
I can't say because I'm not sure. But my daughter looks like
No,
him.
except translate. I can't say because I might work that club again.
Yeah, no, he acts like he's buddies with him.
Sure.
No, I guarantee you did bang. I can give you a situation.
I know.
You're going to guarantee me that I did bang him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Or something what's happening. But I don't want to get into those kind of fights. That's not what this is about.
You know what it probably is?
Sounds good to us. Sounds like great radio.
Yeah, I love it.
He probably is. I don't know. I don't remember the story, but it was probably something like he went golfing and I didn't answer my phone for an hour, and then he now he's put it all together.
Oh, see, now it's golfing. You even know when it's times.
I don't know.
If you listeners could see Voss's face right now, it is the jealous look of a potential stalker psycho.
It's not.
I'm actually genuinely worried about Bonnie right now.
Yeah.
But I also, part of me's thinking, maybe he's right. Who knows?
Yeah, I guarantee. I'm telling you.
That's how it is.
You can't. You listen.
I would never. I don't. You know.
She said that part of her life is dead.
I would never cheat on. First of all, I would never cheat on you. Never.
No.
Just because,
We
it's
weren't
like I
married.
made a promise to myself, and it's like I'm gonna. God,
You know,
I'm gonna white knuckle through this shit.
See?
We play tennis once in a while, but like, you know, I do think like liking the same TV shows is really what it all comes down to.
Oh, absolutely.
Have you ever seen a show called Damages?
No.
It's great. 5 seasons.
Fantastic.
You never saw it?
That and House of Cards.
Yeah, how could Seth Rogen not know you? You're fucking Colin Quinn.
Colin Quinn.
You're fucking the biggest.
I'm the biggest unrich person in the business.
Oh, you're doing well.
You believe that I'm worth $11 million.
Well, they got his right, which was $1.
I think you're down to about
Network.
5.
I got nothing. I got my family's house. That's it.
Well, you got a nice place in New York at the tip.
Yeah, it's a goddamn rental. Have you seen the apartment?
No.
It's a glorified studio.
I'm sure Bonnie has.
Oh boy, here we go. You know, I couldn't talk to Keith. I swear to God, for like a year and a half.
Keith Robinson?
Yeah, because Rich said, I saw the way he looked at you.
Yeah.
And in his mind, he thought we had something.
I think you banged Keith.
I did not bang
Ed
Keith.
Norton when you did Last Comic Standing.
I'll make the list of.
No, I don't
but
want to
you've
see a
never
list.
read anything that long before. Set a new record for yourself.
Relationship from Bonnie, this guy, Nick from Brooklyn. Go ahead, Nick.
How you doing? I just had to lie and say that to get through. I have a theory about the Holocaust. The Holocaust happened to end the bloodlines of the Jews that crucified Jesus Christ. What do you think about that theory?
Oh, that's funny.
Oh.
Well, you're saying it was payback? I'll tell you what's wrong with that theory. The Nazis were atheists. Hitler was an atheist, so they didn't even believe that.
Well, he's got a salient point there.
You want me to tell you something?
There was National Socialists.
3,000 rockets Hamas has sent over.
The fucking world thinks Rich Voss is a comic. What do you think about that?
Hang up on this
I just
guy.
did.
You know what?
But you know what gets me
Mr. fucking asshole from Brooklyn. He might be an idiot. He might have a funny look about him, but he's a great comic.
That's right. He is a great comic.
And I was in the gym with him, and he goes, "Hey, how you doing?" I go,
When he starts going, he has no story. He's got to try to think of one now.
Oh,
I know, I'm just saying. But I go, no, you fuck. I do have a
gym with him.
I do have the story, you jackass, because it was you that. He said, "How you doing, Voss?" I go, "Hey, what's going on?" This and that, and I just go and walk away. And Bonnie goes, "That's my king. How come you're not network? You know, that was you. Like, how come you're not talking or getting his number or doing this?" And I go, "What the fuck? What am I going to do that for?"
I don't remember saying that.
Yeah,
Bonnie, you don't realize, although it wasn't really a great story as far as being humorous or anything like that, this was the end of the show. The narrative was Rich is not a political person. He
He's
was just
cool.
he was authentic. He's like, hey, Mike, just good to see you, buddy boy.
Yeah, I'm not going to ask you
I don't
for
want
none.
I don't need nothing from you.
Yeah.
Well, guess what, Voss? That's why you're a fake Jew. A real Jew would have said, hey, listen, what's the problem? You take his number, you give his number. He calls, he calls. If he doesn't, he doesn't.
Well, I gave my movie to Seth Rogen.
That was
I
good.
looked up.
That was good.
I'm getting a little Jewy.
Hey, how you doing, Rich? Hey, I think you're a fucking genius.
Thank you.
I love the fact when you walk into a place and you just destroy people.
Yeah.
I think it's one of the best things in the world.
Thank you.
This guy's drunk.
But
You can tell.
he's drunk, but
You
he's
can
right.
tell.
It is a definite art, all jokes aside, that not everybody
All
has.
jokes aside.
Actually, I'm not drunk. I'm just tired.
I'm just kidding.
But he's right. You can. He walks in spontaneous. He starts trashing everybody. You know, guys like you guys. It's a hard art to do.
Yeah, but I I'm actually getting away from that. My new CD is mostly all material.
Really?
141 IQ. It's called Rich Voss. 141 IQ.
No, is it really?
Who's material?
That's
Yours?
what
Bonnie's.
Yeah, Bonnie's.
It's his premises and Bonnie's punchline.
Well, let's go to number 2. This guy wants to fuck Bonnie. Hey, Pete.
Yeah.
Have you ever met Bonnie?
No, but I've seen her. She's hot.
Well, but wait,
You're lucky.
But wait a second. You live in Florida. Now, you gotta admit, Florida has some of the fucking hottest girls on the planet.
Oh, they do. I just figured she was kind of bored with you and needed something different.
Well, I don't think she would go with you with that accent. I mean, right there, that's a turn off.
Really?
You
That's
don't
what
think so?
you're. That's how you're gonna slam the guy.
Well, no, I'm not
His
slamming him.
accent.
I'm not going to slam him. I'm just saying if he can't get a girl in Florida
Oh, I didn't say I didn't have a girl in Florida. I just said I wanted to bang Bonnie.
without knowing her, you would just fuck somebody without knowing their personality or what kind of person. But what
Absolutely.
if they? What if,
I didn't even eat her ass.
DM me.
Let me tell you something. You don't want to eat her ass. This girl,
Why?
you don't get off the toilet all day long.
Really? Really? This is what you do to me? Somebody's attracted to me, and then this is how you get even? You're like, yeah, she shits a lot.
Oh,
if somebody finds me attractive, you should be like, hey, that's cool.
Well, there's a difference when someone says, I find you
hey,
attractive.
buddy, she shits a lot.
There's a difference between, hey, she's attractive,
It's
or I want to
ridiculous,
fuck
Rich.
your wife. There's a,
I'm going to eat her asshole. Hey, let me tell you something about her shit habits, okay? I mean, it's
well,
really, you
you think-
can't let me have anything. One tiny little.
Well, if you're ever in Florida,
Listen,
you have
she eats a lot of kale. That's all I'm going to say.
If you're ever in Florida, you know you have a tongue headed towards your ass. She's never let me lick her ass in 9 years. How can you? Never.
You have so much liquid in your mouth at all times that I don't think it's healthy.
I don't know. No. Anyhow, listen to me. Thank you for wanting to fuck my wife.
Speaking of feng shui, do you have to have Anthony's chair staring right at me this whole time?
Well,
we're like a goddamn ghost.
I want to get the hell out of this studio.
Yeah.
I really do. This studio doesn't feel right at all.
Tell Roland to look around for another spot.
Yeah, because we were talking about Ant's chair yesterday, and Jimmy was, just spilling his guts a little bit, and Voss walks in and sits right down in the chair. Not even fucking thinking about it.
The greatest.
And he had way more confidence and way more energy than we've ever seen.
Yeah.
He loved the fact that he was here without Anthony sitting in his seat.
Yeah. Voss had the confidence of a fucking animal walking around wounded lions. Like he thought we were like fucking hurt and needed him desperately. He was really deluded.
No, him and Bob feel like they felt like that was their show.
Yeah. You know what, dude? They need us more than we need them now, dude. I guarantee they had that talk in the back. You know what, dude? For years we had to try to get in, and now all of a sudden they need us. Fuck them, dude. Maybe I'll come in.
I know. I always have to wait till 7 o'clock, but I'm walking right in right now.
I know they were fucking killing us in the back.
I'm sure they were.
It is so true. Voss does have him and Anthony are from the same school. You know what I mean? Even though one's Jewish, one's Italian, but they have
One's smart, one's not.
Right, but they're from that same school. They look like I could see them at like a Santana show in like 1970. Yeah, they just have that kind of shady, shifty, like Mediterranean look to them.
Let's go to Colin.
Well, all I'm going to say is one thing. I mean, I've never done a radio show, Opie, but if you think you're going to be successful by trashing Jerry all morning and praising Rich Voss like he's
Damn good point.
He makes a great point. We're panicking. What can I tell you?
What'd you say about Voss
I was
today?
praising him. He's right. Because Voss came in here last week. Obviously, this is a mess, and we're trying to figure out what the fuck happens to all of us. And Voss came in, like, looking at it as a major opportunity. He had this new confidence. And he did great on our show.
He said it was a really fun day. He said it was a...
Yeah.
He was very happy.
And then I'm trashing Seinfeld for being... not so approachable.
You know, maybe now is when you want to be endearing to people and ingratiate.
Yeah. All right. I feel like Colin's going to give us a beating today. He hasn't given us a good beating in a while.
No. I just wanted to know if I get a copy of Rich's Robin Williams tribute. I want to hang it on my refrigerator as an example of all the empty cliches and the fucking vacant bullshit in a compilation. The fact that he can put it all together for one fucking statement that said nothing over the course of 8 minutes with 2 breaks in between. Norton and you and Bonnie tried to change the subject and he had to get back to it. He's the fucking most remarkable example of 21st century life. I really need a copy.
Well, you know, him and Robin, they suffered equally.
It was just, first you asked about Robin, he talked about himself for 2 minutes.
Right. And then he finally got to Robin's
I was
problems.
comparing...
But then he was just saying depression, anxiety, he was just throwing fucking terms around and saying nothing. It went nowhere.
No, it didn't. No, that was your second one-man show. I think I made a good point comparing anxiety to depression, saying I don't know depression, I know anxiety. I tied it all in at the end. It's kind of like, you know...
We heard it.
Yeah, it's the most debilitating 8 minutes of our lives. And the whole place, you actually rendered it. I had this vision of them all as if you just flipped each one of them with a fucking, one of those half greenbelt judo flips that you learned as a kid. So they were just all lying there in different positions in the studio. That was my vision of them, lying there stunned.
Getting our own belts out.
Do you have anything you want to talk about on Lauren Bacall?
Betty.
She passed away. Lauren Bacall.
Betty Bacall.
89 years old.
Well, you know what it was, too,
Yeah.
with Lauren Bacall? Yeah, I do want to say something, actually.
Oh, good.
I went through a thing a few years ago. You know, it was kind of like a OCD type ADD thing. And I think she had COPD from smoking. And when I quit smoking, I was going through a weird time myself.
Rich also died of old age a couple years ago. I might want to talk about it.
Goodbye, guys.
All right, thanks, Colin.
Colin.
Here's in my top
Hi,
3.
Colin.
Don't fucking light up because he walked in.
I get excited.
You light up like...
I just know when he's here that it's not just me anymore.
Yeah, but it's not about fighting. This is about...
When you say stupid things, then I call you out on it, then you just get mad, But then I look over and he looks at me like, yeah, I heard it too. Suddenly, I'm not crazy. We had to call Dr. Steve because I think Rich is having some mental breakdown. Actually, I think he's like on his way to Alzheimer's, or maybe he already has it, but it's hard to tell because one of the early signs of Alzheimer's is that you forget words for simple things. And, and he's been doing...
Yeah.
It's like he's had Alzheimer's his whole life.
Yeah, 3rd grade he was doing that.
I noticed, and this is what I wanted to do, and Colin's doing it. Why are you growing a beard? Do you think maybe you're trying to look like one of the characters in your one-man show? Is that why you're growing a beard? Or?
Yeah.
I kind of like
going it to be like for the Constitution show. I'm keeping it for that one, yeah.
Really? Is that
yeah, why not?
I don't know.
Thematic, it'll look cool.
I was saying, Bonnie said I should grow a beard. I don't know why.
No.
You have a beard.
Back up.
No, I have a goatee.
You said
I goatee.
He will watch TV and then he'll see someone. He's never just watching a show like and escaping. It must be hard. You never get to escape because when you're watching, you're like, oh, I sit like that. Oh, I should grow a beard.
Yeah.
Oh, I never say things like that. It's all just filtered through.
Right. It's filtered through
narcissism.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so he saw someone with a beard and he said, should I grow a beard? I said, yeah, because I wanted to get back to the show.
Right?
Well, it is one of the sides of mental illness is narcissism. Extreme narcissists, they get so self-obsessed. So maybe you should start looking into that.
I'm not extreme. I call people to say, how you doing? What's going on with you? This and I do a lot of that.
Just the fact that you acknowledge that you're thinking to yourself, hey, I call people to say how you doing shows a real narcissist. That's a level of, that's like meta narcissist. Like, I call people to prove I'm not a narcissist. I think about what a great guy I am that I call people.
When I talked to Bobby, I asked a bunch of stuff about him the other day.
You said?
Yes. I asked. Yeah,
but for narcissists, and this is something I just learned from listening to
DSM-4.
No,
Bonnie's reading DSM-4 and looking at you every day like
she listens to NPR nonstop, and
right.
She can't turn on Marin or whatever,
right.
Whatever person she misses in L.A. that, you know what I mean? I thought they were better than her.
They're my real friends.
Right.
So what were you saying?
So I don't remember.
We don't care. I want to see what I bought for $1,000 at the dentist. Hold on, this is how it works.
Narcissism. to switch it up, to care about people, to be kind to other people. It's something you have to practice on a daily basis. You do have to remind yourself. Now I'm going to call Bobby Kelly,
right,
and I'm going to ask him 5 things about himself, and I'm not going to talk about me. And then it becomes a learned thing where you don't have to think about it so much.
Why do you think
that's like a sociopath?
Yeah, you have to.
Like they learn how regular people behave, and then they start saying, "Oh, that's what regular people do. That gets a good response for me."
If they hit a dog with their car, they know, oh, regular people cry. I'll make myself cry in this situation, so people don't think I'm a monster.
Yeah.
Here, look. Okay, this is $1,000. I hope you stop
look at what he's learned. Look at what he's learned from our conversation.
Okay,
he's just totally taken the converation.
He's like, here, look.
About himself.
You put this in
Instead of saying, Rich, just to tell you in the future,
when you learn this.
What a non-sociopath would say was, hey, guys, I know now I'm changing it back to me. Ha, 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 laugh good-naturedly. But anyway, look at this. Instead of just going, here, look.
Here, look.
Like a psycho.
He's impossible.
What's that? To stop the, what do you have, sleep apnea?
Hold on. What?
Oh, God, you can't. There's no way. You're hard enough to look at in the night anyway.
He looks like that. You ever see that movie, Manhunter?
I sometimes wake up in the middle of the night and I have you ever had this sensation where you don't know where you are, or like I don't know who he is sometimes?
Right.
Like it takes me a while to like wake up and figure it out.
It's probably healthy. It's disassociation.
I've gone to a nicer place. I have. But can you imagine if he turned over and I saw that?
You're like those girls that were caught by that guy in Cleveland for like years.
I do. I feel like that sometimes.
I can't get it out. Hold on, I can't get it out.
My personality is splintered off in order to deal with it.
Yeah, and the whole time he's going, I can't get it off.
Oh, fuck.
Good. I like that.
I'm scared I'm going to rip my teeth out. Oh, fuck.
Oh, God.
Hold on. This thing is stuck.
$1,000 down the drain.
It's like a mouth guard with a metal thing in the middle, and then it hooks together, I guess.
It looks like an S&M, like a sick S&M thing. Like, you ever see Pulp Fiction when they have the guy...
The ball gag.
Yes, it's like a half a ball gag, half like a horse. I mean, I hate to make the old classic joke of a horse, but it is almost like a horse's bridle.
Yes, like I'm going to hook the reins up to the...
No, hey, Colin, look, I mean, dude, I think you're hilarious. You give love to El Paso, Texas. I appreciate that.
Sure.
God damn it, dude. Like, honestly, sometimes I look at my Twitter feed, I'm like, stop, brother.
Why? It's so funny to me. How come it's not like, because I know you and I know.
Because you're like a little schoolgirl next to him.
I'm an inspirational tweeter. What's the problem?
You got to think of his account as a way to live your life.
I'm going to be dead in like a week.
You know what?
Dead in a week.
Yes, I'm dead in a week. But I think he enjoys the fact that he hates my Twitter account. That's one of the points of it, isn't it? If he didn't hate my Twitter account, it wouldn't be working.
Well, isn't that interesting?
Right?
You're a deep fellow, Colin.
I mean, I want it to be, infuriating on some level.
Right. But the thing is, the thing with satire, I guess, is when it so closely resembles the real thing that it's almost indistinguishable. And then it's hard to make that funny for people because then they're like, but I know people exactly like this.
I know. That's what's so horrifying about life.
God,
what's horrifying about life is that we're so close. We're so close to that ourselves. Yes. Never mind those people.
Right.
We're all close to that, too. That's what's really horrifying.
But we have that extra thing of looking at ourselves and knowing that.
We know we're horrifying and tedious and banal and insipid.
Yes. Well, I'll explain that later, Rich. So,
Rich goes, well, what if Bonnie had to cut you off? What were you going to possibly say? They could have done anything but make yourself look like a total ass.
It's like for 1 second he had a martini glass in his hand.
Yeah. Well, I'd like to object to this point. The insipid comment I find a little disconcerting at best. Honey, is the roast ready?
I was going to discuss.
Vinny, what do you want to say quickly?
I just want to compliment you, Bonnie. You're awesome. I love you. I love Colin. Can Rich put that thing back in his mouth again?
Oh, good call. Good
Nailed
call.
you.
Got me. Good call. Best call of 2015 so far.
I literally was afraid that you were going to start choking on that thing. It was going to turn into like a horrible tragedy.
Oh, my God.
Can you imagine? I was like, Jesus
I don't
Christ.
think when it comes to Rich's death, the word horrible needs to be used.
That's funny. Really?
A mild disappointment?
I don't know. Do you think that if you died, that I would have to live a spinster life after that? Like, I'm damaged goods, right? After you. Who wants to be after
you
Voss?
were damaged goods when I met you. Don't act like after me.
Come on, Bonnie. Don't sell yourself short.
Don't sell your short. You
think I could overcome the Voss stigma?
They'd be lining up at the stand.
Yes. Don't think you can't find another guitar act.
Who's the first guy? Who's the first guy that would hit on Bonnie after Voss died? Let's answer that. So let's think about that. First guy right after Voss. I'm so sorry, Bonnie. If there's anything you need, and then a few weeks later, he's like, how you doing? Let me take you to lunch when the time is right. Who's that guy? She knows, but she won't say.
Why not? You can say. Not Gary.
No, not Gary.
I will.
Gary Valentine.
It's like the men that he has crushes on. Those are the ones that he's going to be most upset by.
I think Colin. It would be Colin would call up and say, "Hey, look, can you come over and help me on this script?"
Yeah, but he really would want me to help him on the script.
True.
I'd go over thinking like, hey, maybe I got a shot at this.
Yeah.
And then the whole time he'd be like, and then what do you think of this part? How about the structure? And I'd be like, wait, when are we gonna?
Yeah. What would happen if he took his shirt off and everything just dropped?
It cannot be worse than some of the other people that I slept with.
Well, people we know are married. Like Bobby's married.
Right.
And Norton doesn't like girls.
But in my scenario, Bobby's wife dies in a car accident with you for some reason.
Is that a nice thing to say? The night he's doing Unmasked? The Friday before his special comes out?
Ready?
I just want him to hit on me. Is that...
Who, Bobby?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Rich picked that up.
Yeah, no,
she was making a joke that her and Bobby were getting together, but you just took it as, she really want...
Like what? Like I just have a thing against his wife?
Yes, stupid. She was trying to make a joke.
I know that she wants Bobby to be the guy.
Right.
But it was stupid. It wasn't a good joke.
Okay,
it was
fine.
Not when you say car accident with people. That's never fine.
Oh, I didn't realize Voss has his
we're saying
guys.
A car accident with you. Do you want it to be some other kind of accident?
Yeah. What do you want it to be? If with Voss,
a skiing accident?
A golf accident. Poetic justice would be a golf accident, only it would have to be 78 West or 80.
That's the highway.
Yeah, those are the Jersey one-nighters that we used to all do.
Well, I think that the golf thing is the right thing, but it's got to be his ball. He's playing the best game of his life. His ball hits a tree, comes back.
That's from Caddyshack.
Well, that's...
All right, let's get back to who's going to hit on Bonnie.
All right.
Hold on, he's getting a call. It might be important.
No, it's Buffalo, though, and I'm going up there. I'm going there. It's going to be like 5 degrees.
I'm in Minneapolis next week. It's going to be colder.
You are?
Helium's great in Buffalo.
You guys don't know cold till you've been inside my vagina.
Okay.
Okay.
All right,
the guy that's going to hit on it. Ready? Let's think this through. I think, shit.
No, he's married.
You guys, I know who it is.
Who is
I know,
it?
but we want to guess. Let's have the fans
Does anybody?
call.
Yeah, can anybody guess?
Yes.
Jacob?
Hey, what's up?
What's up?
I'm guessing Jim Florentine.
Well,
No,
that's not a bad
I'd
guess.
be so lucky. I'd be so lucky, Jacob.
He's one of the night. He's in my top five. He's in my top five.
For people that you want to have sex with?
No.
Yeah.
Me too. We finally come together.
I don't
on
know
something.
who's tie. I think Colin and Bobby are tie, unless Colin gets a show.
Okay. This guy, for Eric from Denver, who do you think it would be?
It'd be Dane Cook.
No.
That's right. We forgot about old Dane. You guys have
Been
unfinished.
there, done that.
There you go. Rich, you know what I'm talking about.
Yes, from the movie. Dane, who I talked to before the movie, he tweeted our movie. I said I was going to watch it, and he never got back to me. I wonder if he hated it. And
he probably didn't want people to know that we slept together.
Who would want that? But who?
I know. He said, "Don't ever tell anyone," and I made a movie about it.
Who do you think I wonder if he hated it.
The movie?
Yeah.
I think what probably happened was he tweeted about it and didn't watch it.
No, he said he was going to watch it on the plane going
Yeah, but people say they're going to, and then they
he must have done it.
How would he not watch a movie he's in?
Because he's in real movies. Oh, this guy thinks it's going to be. Go ahead, Kevin. What's your who do you think?
I think it's Anthony.
Whoa,
Anthony.
good guess.
He does have I've always wanted to date someone with a compound.
Yeah,
and after being married to a Jew,
yeah,
you might want to go the other direction.
Yeah, I know. But see, the problem is you're 25 years too old for him.
That's true.
That's true.
Oh, I like this one at the bottom.
Oh,
who is
Rich from New Hampshire?
I think the man that would hit on you after Voss hopefully dies is Judy Gold.
Hang up on him. He said hopefully dies.
Oh, man.
He got nervous, see? That's how they get blocked on Twitter.
We know, Rich. We know you're like the king of blocking on Twitter.
Well, Chris, what do you say about Rich and his jokes about dying?
It's getting old. It's getting real fucking old. The jokes about dying, and if you mention a black person, it's, don't say that. That's funny? That's funny to you?
Are you talking to me? About me?
Yes, he's talking about you.
No, he's not insulting you. He's just saying that your jokes are old and played out, and you're a one-note guy. But
He's saying that you always get mad. Anytime anybody says a death joke, you get mad about it. You have your two things. You don't like poop jokes, death jokes, or
I don't like
talking about fucking black people.
I don't like poop material either. It's hacky.
Whoever does poop material.
It's easy.
I know, it's stupid. Second of all, I'm releasing
There's always a new take on poop, you guys. It's universal.
My
fourth, you understand, but
these fucking O&A fucking idiots. I'm releasing my fourth fucking CD, okay?
But can I just correct? I think the guy was saying on the radio when somebody makes a death joke, you get mad.
No, when somebody wishes death on somebody, I get mad. I don't get mad at that. When someone called here,
it really annoyed me when you go car accidents are off limits. That bugged me.
No. Someone called here once. We were talking about Fez from Ron, and someone called and goes, "I hope he died." When someone says, "I hope you die," I don't think that's funny. I don't think there's humor in saying, "I hope someone dies." I just think it's fucked up. I don't know. Like certain things tick me off, and that one on Twitter.
What? They do what to you?
Tick me off.
Oh, man.
And I
didn't know your anger went to that level.
He's really cheesed off about that.
I don't want to get ticked off.
It sounds like you're sick of the lack of civility in society today. The breakdown of shut up. Nobody cares. We hope. I like when people go, get AIDS, die. Please die in a fire.
So when you go just watch Norton every week.
Oh, what?
This guy, James, who do you think?
Well, I was going to reach back a little bit and say John Stamos.
Yeah. Remember how mad you got? You thought that he would never, obviously.
What happened?
She fucking.
If he did, I would go for it.
She'd have to go for it. All girls love John Stamos.
I was in L.A., and then we're at the Laugh Factory, and she's upstairs sitting with Stamos and what's his name? Who's that comic?
T.J. Miller.
T.J. Miller. Okay, they're all pontificating. And fucking Bonnie's like, So
no,
I come up there. She wouldn't even introduce me as her husband. I think she said, "Oh, that's a comic, Rich Voss."
No, I said, "This is my husband," but I go, "But don't let that stop you from what's going on with us."
Next thing, okay,
John Stamos likes funny people,
Yes,
so.
and I leave L.A. because she was staying there. She was writing on some show.
Listen, you think there was a huge blowout fight?
I come home and she's following him on Twitter.
There was a huge blowout fight.
Not that night.
Yes, there was. Don't you remember? Because I wouldn't go to another club with you because I was working there, and I was tired and I wanted to go home.
The old time. I want to go home.
You know how many times I've dealt with that in my life?
I went to L.A. for 4 to 6 weeks. I don't remember now, to write the pilot for this show.
Look, she's acting professional now because she's guilty. I went to L.A. to write the pilot for this show.
No, and then Rich didn't want me to go. I took Raina with me.
No, I did not want you to go. I did not.
But
I never said don't go.
She said, Raina,
But
I'm
I
putting
had
you
to
on the
take
couch.
Raina with me.
Because I already had road work.
I got like one of those apartment hotel things. And
it was nice. It was pretty nice.
Oakwood.
Yeah.
And
remember we saw
I
that
had
kid
to get
from
a
Idol?
nanny to come every day. Then
So you could fuck Stamos, of course.
So I'd go to work, do the writing, come home, and then I had. So I.
Why are you turning? We're just talking about one story.
I was so tired. It was exhausting to do this.
Yeah.
And then he came to visit for 2 days.
So you didn't want him to visit.
And he wanted to go out, and I was like, I have to get up and go to work in the morning, and then I have no time off because then I have to deal with Raina. And then you got mad that I wouldn't go to another club because I was just going home to sleep. I was going to relieve the babysitter.
All I know is I come home and all of a sudden she's following Stamos on Twitter.
So then I just joined Twitter literally 2 weeks prior to that.
Right.
I
not 2 weeks. You were on Twitter.
I wasn't on Twitter very long. I started following Stamos. He's the only famous person really.
Does he follow you?
No.
Really?
And he said he would never fuck me.
Can we check that?
But on a Tuesday or Wednesday, she'd be good fucking practice for the weekend. That's what it was. It was a weeknight. So why wouldn't he fuck her on a Tuesday, right?
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Because I think, like, guys, they'd like to take Tuesday or Wednesday off if they've got a lot of shit going on.
Well, a guy
the
like
weekend.
Stamos probably after 30 years straight of fucking every
Yeah,
guy.
I mean, and also it's like he's probably going to go for somebody that's like a little bit harder to get.
No.
Do you know what I mean? Because he wants to.
No, I'm telling you, I met Stamos. He's the kind of guy that really likes.
Don't make this worse,
funny
Colin.
people.
No, I know. And
first of all, I have never given Voss any reason to believe that I would cheat on him. I've never done anything
that was
wrong.
well phrased.
She followed Stamos.
I've never given Voss any reason to believe or any evidence whatsoever.
But if I said I've never done anything wrong,
You could have said I've never done anything. Instead, you said I've never given him any reason to believe.
Thank you. Get a private detector. I'll give you all.
Yeah, get a Greek cock detector.
Get a private detective, and I'll give you all the passwords to everything. Look, check it out.
You're
good. Clean.
You're an actress. You're good. You're
good. She'll give you the passwords. First of all, I like the fact you don't have the passwords. Second of all,
Why would
I guarantee you one thing, not to start trouble, but that's what I'm here for. I guarantee he won't do the fucking same for you. You can't have his passwords.
Yeah.
There's some filthy porn on there. You don't even want to see.
I don't even look at I don't watch porn.
Shut up.
Ask her. I don't like fucking porn. What, are you kidding me? Because I can't get what I want. So it's just fucking horrible. Who wants fucking porn?
Listen, you should be happy she wasn't up there with Dave Coulier. He's Canadian, too.
A couple of people are saying Dan Soda. And they're saying it the way you say it.
Dan Soder.
Dan Soder.
What? He'll wangle that big cock around. He's probably got a monster cock
He's
himself.
probably got a monster cock. You can tell by the way he walks. He kind of has to lean a little.
You know what? First of all, you know what I hate when girls emphasize like what makes a man whole, like the size of his cock.
First of all, I've never done that.
No,
I don't even like big cock. You know, I have a tiny vagina. I was making a joke.
But
don't say you don't like big cock, because I have a decent. Who the fuck says that to their husband?
Never dated anyone with a big cock.
I don't like. I hate clean pussies. You know what I hate about clean pussies?
Then it's a good thing we're together.
Bonnie says she was making a joke, but I'll tell you the truth. I didn't sound like jokes like this. He probably has a big cock.
I know.
Her voice went down like her voice was down to almost a whisper of worship on Dan's cock.
That's why he's just, mediocre, because he's too confident in life. I'm only kidding. I'm a fan.
I feel like if you say someone on the radio, if you say a man has a big cock, you can trash him in any other department. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a good point.
If the guy has a big cock, he doesn't need your fucking pity on his fucking shit act.
So do you want to listen? Leave him alone. He doesn't have a shit act. He's an up-and-comer.
I know who I would go after. I just realized.
Who?
If you died.
If God forbid.
If God were to shine his light down upon me in the form of your death. Greg Gutfeld.
Oh.
Keep it up. Keep talking like she's had a crush on him.
I don't know why. I just do.
He goes to my gym.
Yeah, you couldn't tell either one of you go to your gym.
I feel like he's the kind of guy that we would stay up late debating. I'm a liberal, he's a conservative. We'd have these really funny.
She wants to be like
those conversations.
James Carville and fucking.
Yes.
How come when we have those conversations,
because you get mad and you don't put any comedy into it?
Because you act on your emotions, not your intellect. You have no intellect when it comes to politics.
See, he doesn't talk to me like that.
Yeah, good, because you're on his
He thinks
TV
I'm
show. He's not
funny.
going to. Yeah, you're a good 5-minute spot.
But
Relax.
But
You're not an all-nighter and all.
What does that tell you about women? That all the guys was got big cock. This one, she's like, Greg Gutfeld. We have these debates, these intellectual debates.
He is a smart guy, and he's funny, and he's nice. I would let her go with him. I would give him my blessing.
But he's married, so.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure people
You'd have
would
to
leave.
get God. You'd have to talk to God. It was
Yeah,
like,
it'd have to be one of those other situations that thing
My
you don't
wife
like
really
talking
was.
about.
Yeah.
That
Where you don't wish it.
automobile humor you don't go for. That we like, the skidding and the
I don't like it.
Loud sounds and the blood in the ambulance. You know, that joke you don't approve of.
One time, this comic, when I was on a date, pulled a chair from under, and I fell on. I turned around to hit him.
Who was it?
Steve Byrne. You know.
Oh,
Goes
yeah.
running. I got up and I just stopped.
You thought you might take an under 5 on Sullivan's son.
Listen.
I might still have a chance here if I play my cards right.
Oh, Steve, that was very impolite.
He didn't have Sullivan and Son then. He just had.
But you knew it was coming.
I don't even think he had.
Oh, you knew he was going to get something.
Listen here. Listen to this part. Right here. How beautiful is this?
Oh my God.
How beautiful is about it.
Did you know, Colin, that he was so into such beauty? All right, that's
All right,
good.
thank you. Hey, take a call. Go to John in Georgia real quick, and then
John?
Well, Boss and Bonnie, I love you both. I just want to tell you, if you play that kind of music again, would you please bring Judy Gold in to back it up?
He does have a good point. That song was almost a gay anthem back in the 70s.
Really?
Yes.
I like the Supremes. I like Diana Ross. I like good music.
the Supremes. That's not Supremes. That's Diana Ross.
Yes,
solo.
Diana Ross.
Who was a gay icon.
Yeah, so
the guy's got a point. You know what I mean?
Barbara Streisand had a great voice. So would she.
Exactly. And if you played a Barbara Streisand song right now, we'd all think the same thing.
Jim David has a great voice. Sometimes you like. Sometimes you like a good voice. That's all.
Yeah.
And no one recognized me until I walked into the porn store. Remember?
Yeah.
And
I thought you just said at the beginning of the show you didn't watch porn.
No, I don't. But there was toys. I wanted to buy a toy.
Look how excited this face gets when he says that.
Do you get mad when you tell a joke that you think is one of your better ones or clever ones, and they don't laugh, and you're going, the one you like?
I feel like my whole career. That's what my whole career is.
You're going like, what the fuck do you want?
I used to be on SNL making faces and grumbling at the audience. It's because I felt that way even then.
It's like sometimes clubs can be detrimental to you. You know what I mean?
They can.
And sometimes it depends what
that means
level
bad for your teeth. Detrimental. Is that what
I
you
said no, detrimental. I said.
No, you didn't play it back. But anyway,
no, we don't do that here.
Oh,
we don't do that. We don't play back, Rich Voss here. Okay, we don't put things on the door because this isn't.
This is a safe space.
Fucking.
This is a safe space for Rich Voss.
It's hard to imagine, but a lot of comedians are like this. They're very literal. So Rich does not get jokes a lot of the time, especially on Twitter. And I'm not saying that to be mean to you.
No.
I'll say other things to be mean to you in a minute. Yeah. But you're very literal. Like even when I'm joking with you, and I'll just say I'll make a reference.
Right.
Why? So that I think will be funny. He'll be like, he doesn't understand why I would
Please
say
let him
that.
finish. This trashing is really making me feel good.
Are you
right
taking
now.
a caller's side over the guy?
No, listen, because a lot of times
that packs
I'm the one who gets all the he blocked me.
Yes,
tweets.
I get it too.
And
I get a lot of complaints about me. Tell Voss to unblock me.
Unblock me. I mean.
I'll tell you what I said when I replied, though. I said, dude, I'm a big fan. I'm just joking. You go, it's a shitty joke, and stop kissing my ass.
Oh, my God. He can't even win when he... Holy shit.
I remember.
Jeez.
You really are.
Sometimes you can be a little grouchy on Twitter. Why? Fucking, maybe I was having a bad hour.
But, like...
Speaking of a bad hour, what's your new special coming out?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't have a special.
He just was joking. He said, speaking of a bad hour.
You stupid idiot.
I didn't hear it. Let's see.
You did hear it because you responded to it. You just didn't get it.
I'm just... good point.
They're like, hey,
Keep
why
in
did Voss
mind when you're dissing as a joke Voss on Twitter, he doesn't get what's going on a lot. I mean, not in a bad way. I mean, it's a new media. You don't.
Really?
You don't get it.
I hipped you to Twitter.
You hipped me. Even the fact that he says that means he doesn't have any clue what's happening in the world today.
Look at her. She eats her fucking... You eat your goddamn popcorn like you're a princess.
And another thing.
Look at her.
You eat it like it's Greg Gutfeld's cock.
Yeah.
And you call me some dumb name, and I'm a Jew. But I went to respond back and goes, oh, you were blocked by Rich Voss. I'm like, oh, you motherfucker.
Oh, he's touchy.
Just because I said nice shirt, stupid.
But wait, Rich, do you say a mean thing to people, you retort and then block?
No,
'Cause
not
I
all
think
the time.
that's pussy shit.
Yes, that's hit and run, and I don't hit and run.
No, another thing
Well,
on your
you
list of
blocked me
things.
right after that.
Because that wasn't the old Rich Voss. That was in the
The
beginning.
new Rich Voss doesn't hit and run, son. The problem was it was like calling a black guy the N-word when you call Rich stupid.
Oh, Rich can say it, but you can't.
Because
41 IQ, though.
Thank you.
See that? Voss actually is feeling a pang of conscience now over you,
The first
Brian.
time he listens, he's drunk. He doesn't remember, then goes back and
Plus, he needs a Jewish friend. He has no Jewish friends, and he's in show business. That's one of his problems in the career.
Me?
Yes.
I do.
No, you don't. You're in showbiz. You have no Jewish friends.
DeRosa looks Jewish.
Did you ever...
Marin said, oh, look, Voss is doing material. What did he say? Whatever. I'm not going to focus on Mark. Let's talk about Rogan. He's a bigger fan of ours.
See, you know what?
What?
You asked Colin a lot of good questions, so I feel like we're going to let this one slide.
I know. I just threw that out there.
Narcissism.
I'm not a narcissist.
Asked me a lot of good questions. He's asked me. I've been silent for the entire second half of this broadcast.
No, you had in the second half. We only did 20 minutes the second half because we had to go buy you snacks. No, every week. She goes, I'm working this weekend. Not sure where.
What?
I find out the day bore and I figure it out.
Okay,
You know
you
what
mean
I
it's
mean?
in the
Like,
city somewhere.
I think it might be in New Jersey.
Intriguing. I think it's kind of interesting. I've never heard of such a thing.
This weekend I'll be at Bananas in
Like a
Hasbrook
lot of
Heights.
juggling, I do.
This weekend, Banana in Hasbrook
we know
Heights.
that between John Stamos and your husband and your betrothed.
Next week, the New Hope Cinema, Minneapolis, Minnesota, 16th and 17th.
Quit tapping the table every time you say a date.
Our movies on
Thank
Netflix.
you.
Our movies
It's like
on
little
Netflix
things like
next.
that I say. Then I'm like, what am I? I'm just an asshole all the time. But he was rubbing the table before he got here for literally 20 minutes. I said nothing for so long, and then I couldn't take it anymore. He was doing this. I swear to
Stop
God.
rubbing the table. Exactly.
Okay, so
It's because
No, because he thinks he's like a studio. He thinks like a DJ and kind of like, yeah, I'm spinning records. You know, we're from a different generation. We divorced. We go in a place like this, we think of spinning records. You know?
well, you could put a cloth under that hand and do it at home.
Yeah.
Whoa, a little cleaning bit before we end the show. Let's throw in a fucking rinse cycle
I'm a
and
wife.
close out.
At the end of the day, I'm still a wife, y'all.
Everybody, watch Jason Nash's new movie. What's it called again?
In a twist of fate, I'm the one who dies.
Oh,
Buddy's choking to
come on,
death.
eat another bite. Why can't we do 3 hours?
That he was talking about.
I know. This show's good.
Oh God,
Ugh,
it's
this is-
terrible. What shit do you guys listen to that honestly you guys say, well, this was a good show. This was great. Yeah. I mean, seriously.
Oh, maybe
Who are you
on
comparing
the
it to?
train we'll listen to a little fucking
You guys
Marin
should
for
listen to
you.
some-
Hi, Rich. How are you?
Good. How's it going?
It's cold out there? Is that what you're saying?
Let's start off with fucking this small talk.
Well, this is nice to chat. You're just coming in. There's nothing wrong.
What the fuck are you so cunty for? Because I'm just gassy. Well, don't blame us. I'm really upset.
Shitty
I missed
stomach.
the Patent book signing. Did you guys make it yesterday?
I did not make the Patton Oswalt book signing. Why?
Gee, Patton, you love movies. Gee, Patton. You fucking pandering douchebag.
I know. Why would you promote another
Yeah, I'm caping in 2 weeks. Don't worry. I've told everybody this month. Gee, Patton.
Hold on. You know, Boss is right. We should have attacked him.
You guys.
So tell us about your book, faggot.
You guys act like you had.
Yeah. You should have done a nice fat joke to him. Well, he doesn't have the same dynamic, and he doesn't trash me, so it doesn't bring that out. It's like listening to a fucking ugly old chick complain because we were nicer to a younger chick.
Yeah. Boss has a good point.
Yeah.
You really do treat fucking strangers better than you treat us.
I'm reading his book. I exchanged numbers with him. I'm going to see him at Carnegie Hall Friday.
Oh, my God.
Jesus, when you get his face tattooed on you, you're fucking.
What?
Yeah, he's actually.
usually a good guy. I've known him for 30 years.
No
but
one cares. This is why I hate Voss.
I know.
This fucking fake is trying to let Patton know.
Yeah.
I was giving the guys a good ribbing, but I really didn't mean it. He really is a good guy. Just shut up and trash it. We know. We have ears.
Well, thank God, because you have no chin. What I'm saying is, I don't want people to take it wrong.
No, you don't want Patton to take it wrong. Like an old lion trying to roar. Shut up. I mean, Norman Thayer. He's just trying to prove he can roar, Norman.
Know how many people out there probably picked up on it?
It wasn't a secret.
All 8 of them.
What the fuck?
Did you see Voss's sniff after a slam?
No, I got
tell you you're okay. Did you roll in here? Don't fucking just say it. Don't stare at me.
I'm not negative to you. You're in my top 4 favorite people, and you're 2 of them.
And said I rolled in here. You fucking, that was your opening dirty, backstabbing, fucking, say it, manipulating, say it.
Colin, Voss came in here and just started attacking all of us.
Yeah, he was very mean-spirited.
He was extremely mean.
No, I wasn't.
Yes.
But I apologize.
And he's pulling out protein drinks and pills and mouth guards, and now we learn he's got a can of sardines. Where's the mouth guard? Jimmy's going to help you wear it properly. We played the audio from last night's show, Colin. You were terrific.
So funny.
On Rich and Bonnie's
the
radio
best part
show.
of the show was at the end of the show. Me and Voss go, that was funny. Like, we looked at each other funny. And Bonnie goes, what do you guys fucking listen to that you think that was so great?
Come on, what else you got in your bag?
I feel like I'm watching Audie Fuqua fucking MC. What else is in your purse, man?
Oh, my vitamins. Do you guys take vitamins?
No.
Even probiotics?
I don't
know. We broke out some new terminology. Norton was stunned. Norton was like...
Got the word right.
I mean, probiotics are good for
Stop saying it again. You said it once, you got a compliment, now you want to go off like you fucking just wrote something for the New England Journal of Medicine. Your probiotics help. And then you run out of information.
What does it do for you?
What, probiotics?
Yeah, I've heard about this thing.
It
helps your digestion?
It helps your digestive system, and it gives you more biotics.
More biotics.
Okay, and they're not, these are pros. I mean, I get to...
but you don't know what that means.
Hey, listen, I fucking take a lot of things. I don't know what it means. I know it does well. What the fuck? You just
know it has a lot of protein.
Yeah. So you know probiotics.
So
it has the word pro in front of it, so you know it's good.
That's the same joke you just did.
No, I didn't.
Shut up. You did pro twice, and you thought we didn't hear it.
And
then
the
you
first time was great, and the second time was awful.
Well, I looked at it like this was a second show.
Remember the time I threw your sneakers out?
Yeah.
I took his sneakers off his feet and I threw them on the telephone wire in front of his house.
Yeah, I had like 4 new pairs of sneakers.
Yeah. That must have been an exciting day.
It's kind of funny that he threw his
break out some
sneakers out.
sardines, we'll have a party.
Yeah.
Is that it? See, the bottom one's popping off already.
Yeah.
No, actually,
Why is the bottom one popping off?
You look like I imagine Dan Natterman looked in 3rd grade.
Talk, Rich.
Locked in.
What?
It's not locked in.
It's not locked in.
How do you lock it in? You gotta push the bottom jaw forward and it will latch.
It's so fucking nauseating.
I'm showing you.
Look at the drool. Look at
I'm
the fucking
showing
drool.
you how to get it in.
A picture of us at his dentist with one of those observation things above all the students watch, and they're like, this is a remarkable case. Look at these teeth.
No.
It's not working.
It will work. Just keep making yourself do it. You got to just.
I think you should go back to a dentist and do this instead of letting Norton berate you.
No, it's
now,
in the
now
front,
he's got a screwdriver
No,
out.
coming in this.
Please, this is making me sick. I haven't even eaten anything.
What is this?
He's screwing his own teeth now.
I haven't eaten a goddamn thing, and this is making me ill.
This is the craziest shit I've
You see, you feel it
I want
loosening
to
up a
throw the
little
rest of that banana at him.
Oh, look at the drool.
It's just awful.
Oh,
yeah,
my God.
it really is.
He's got a screwdriver on
It's
his top
really
teeth.
insane.
Hold on.
So you just got to get it set.
Mouth guard.
There's a light drizzle settling over the desk.
How are you, Colin? Sorry about that.
Oh,
that was our big fucking bit for after the commercial break.
I'm glad I came in late because I'd be in like a mood swing right now of depression.
Yeah.
Sugar and depression from, I got here just in time.
I was going to write a one-man show about this mouthpiece,
We all suck.
At least he's trying.
Yeah.
Nobody's on today.
It'll click. Give it time.
No, we're all tired. We hyped. Oh, you guys are all going on today?
They all expect so much. It's like New Year's Eve. They fucking, their expectations are so high when we're
for
in.
trashing. How about if we just came in for some promotional
some nice things.
availability?
do that.
Some nice things,
Have
help
some
each
nice
other out.
friendship.
Let's do
right?
that. Let's try not to say one bad thing to each other.
Right.
Let's start with this. Colin, why are you here today?
I'm here to support Opie and Jimmy.
No, what do you got going on?
I've only been on once since the show started because I don't approve of the direction it's taken.
You're trashing.
What? No, he's actually he means this.
Yeah, I mean this. I don't like Dan Soder. I don't like Jim Florentine. Never was a fan of Sam.
Well, you don't like corporate Anthony? Do a voice. Okay, hey.
What are you promoting today?
I'm
Colin?
promoting a few things, actually. Helium in Buffalo, which I know Jim was just at. We probably have a couple of funny stories from your weekend there.
Yeah. Cold.
Well, it's no secret, but then I'm shooting The Touche in Tarrytown on the 23rd. So
Oh, you are shooting it? I'm sorry, what'd you call it?
The Touche. Unconstitutional. The Touche.
She's been calling it the Touche for a while now.
Where's it going to air? Or you're not sure you're going to sell it once it's done?
That's the whole thing. Where does it air, right?
At Seinfeld's
Wait,
house.
you are filming it?
Yeah.
Oh,
You
good.
just trashed him.
Yeah, because last time we talked, you weren't sure.
Rich, that was uncalled for.
You weren't sure you were going down that road. I'm glad you're filming it. That one man
Thank
show's
you.
great.
I said you should.
Yeah, he did. It was his idea.
Are you filming it or yourself? Are you paying for it?
No,
or
I have a
someone else?
camera
guy.
New Wave.
New Wave. Oh, cool.
And then what happens after that? Then you shop it around a little bit?
Yeah, I guess they have their own techniques for these things, you know. I don't know what these big...
Just
silly-
a brick in the wall.
I'm a humble joke teller, you know. I just throw a couple of jokes out there. People seem to enjoy them.
So
The more
you
the
think
better.
so?
It should be filmed, though. I'm
Just a
telling you.
lunch pail joke guy. Goddamn right it should be filmed. All my shit should be fucking filmed. It's fucking bullshit.
The positive
right.
thing is not working.
Yeah.
No,
we're
it's
trying. I think it can
Let's
work.
go back to negative.
I think
We
it
got to
can
still
work.
do Norton.
We got the beautiful
Norton's
girl
got
coming
positive
in.
things going on. He's taping an hour.
the girl.
That's
outside
great
of
too. Yeah.
Boston.
Yeah, into the negative.
I'm not
I mean,
talking-
just put the headphones
But after
on.
30 years in the business, you should talk into that funny little thing with electricity attached to it.
That sounds negative. You guys are being negative to
Sorry,
Rich.
you know
I'm
what? You're right,
trying to.
you're
I
right.
want him to be heard.
You're right. We just want to hear him.
Yeah.
You guys are just attacking
Deserves to
Rich.
be heard.
Hello, Laverne.
Hey, Colin, I'm getting some a communique that they said your show is canceled. Jake in Philly. Jake.
Hey guys, Colin, huge fan of yours.
Thanks, Jake.
You're the one.
Got to tell you, I got an email blast last night from Helium in Philadelphia. All of your shows this weekend are canceled, they said.
Nah, are you fucking with us?
I'm really not. I got an email. I can forward it to you guys. You can email address.
Oh, my.
Yes, forward it. Apparently, there's been some unforeseen circumstances.
You really got an email blast that Colin Quinn in Philly's canceled. Colin is sitting right with us today, and he's saying
I'm
it's
sitting
not
here
canceled.
and I'm dumbstruck right now, Jake.
I had a ticket for the Friday Late Show, and I got an email saying it was canceled. So I don't know.
I hope they do cancel a Friday late show because I don't like doing late shows on Friday.
That's a tough one for
but
you
want
to give those people a good time.
No, I don't. I like every other show except Friday Late Show.
That's negative.
It's only one
I don't
show
give
that's
a fuck.
canceled.
No, the Helium website is saying there's no canceled shows. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Real quick, also, I saw Voss at Helium last year.
Yes.
And
No
I took
being
a bunch
negative.
of I'll try and be positive as possible. I took a bunch of my friends to see him. Right after his show ended, he jumped off the stage and ran to his merch table.
Wait, is that the negative?
Wait, let him finish. Let him finish. He's going to be positive. He's going to be positive. But what happened?
I ran off the stage. Yes.
When he ran over there, one of my friends turned over to me. He goes, I have never seen a person so desperate for money that they would run off the stage right
There's something you might not know about Rich.
First of all, I'm not desperate for money. I want to beat the crowd out there and set up. Okay? But
Sounds like
it's
your
so
friend has a
funny.
negative attitude, sir.
Okay, here's the thing, Jake. Instead of coming on and going, hey, I saw Voss, he fucking killed. You come up with some stupid negative. He ran off stage. You're like every other little snitch that calls in trying to get something
But let me
negative
ask you something. Since you do radio too, if he got on the line and said, "Hey, would call in and say how Rich killed," do you think they would have picked up? Or if he said, "Hey, Rich
he
fucking
already
weaseled,"
started.
let's take
No,
this
he
call.
already started the call. If he would have said, "Hey, Rich killed," but then he ran off like some fucking crazy man. But it's always something negative, and the problem is they're too negative.
Listen to him.
Yeah,
Voss has got a thing lately with negativity. He doesn't want negativity.
Well, I'll tell you one thing he doesn't like, which I found out last night on the radio show. He doesn't like when people make jokes about people dying, like when somebody goes die in a fire, get AIDS. Rich finds that over the top.
No, I don't hate all of Norton's act. I just don't like when people say. I just don't like when people say, I hope he dies or fucking die.
Right.
You don't wish that on
And then
anybody.
last time me and Bonnie were saying, well, if Rich died in a car accident, he goes, oh, don't make it a car accident. That's in bad taste.
Rich, you were very unprofessional. That's all I'm trying to say.
Jake, how was he wait, Jake may have a point. Did he do like a half a bow and then just scurried off stage to his merch table?
Got off.
Like one of his ancient ancestors on Delancey Street back in the shuttle days of 1930s?
Did you block the door and wouldn't let him leave until they bought something?
Did he actually throw payas over his head and run out to the merch table?
There's the line.
Did you like Voss? Did you have a good time at the show?
Yeah, honest to God, Voss was really good. However, it was very awkward how he was ending the show. He wouldn't just end it. He was like, where's this guy on Twitter that wanted to talk to me here? He was up on Twitter.
That does sound unprofessional.
Yeah, that's a little bit. That's taking the audience for granted.
Yeah.
He's trying something
doing
out.
calisthenics. Fucking hack. Shut up.
Wow.
Jesus Christ. Calisthenics. Why? Who does that?
Yes, he does them in one of his fucking 41-man shows.
Calisthenics. I do a routine about people doing calisthenics when they're talking to you.
That's very negative, Rich.
What the fuck? Why are you getting so mad?
You're
letting this guy,
because this guy's 1,000 other guys.
No,
But
it's
why do
not.
you have to
It's
talk
fucking.
Not your shows.
Why do you have to attack Colin through that, though?
What's that?
Colin stretches a little bit during his one-man show, but it's part of the
This
bit.
guy likes Colin a lot. This guy likes you, not as much.
Yeah.
He went to your show. And he's just fucking with you. He's just busting your ass.
He's not fucking.
He's not.
You don't know that.
Honest.
You don't get it.
It's honest.
Why are you giving this guy so much time?
I didn't know how to hang up on him.
audience is saying.
Just hang up on this fucking idiot.
I don't know how.
I'll show you. You go to the right one.
All right, Jake, thank you
Hey,
so
Jake,
much.
get the movie. It's on Netflix. Women Aren't Funny.
Another guy got an email that Colin's show is canceled, The Late Show. Let's go to Billy.
Lucky caller number 2.
Billy.
The winner is
Billy.
I got an email canceling Colin's show and Bobby's special.
What?
I got from a new email I subscribed to, Real Jim Norton @gmail.com.
Oh my
that
God.
son of a bitch Norton's trying to fucking ruin our thing.
Did you send out an email blast?
My mailing list.
You sabotaging us?
Is building very high.
Yeah. Did you send out an email blast
just
saying
using-
that his show was canceled?
No.
No,
okay.
it was just
All
this guy knowing that if he threw that in, him and Jimmy would bond.
He was correct.
He's trying to bond with
Gotcha.
Jimbo.
Yeah. All right, let's do this. Colin, he's going to be doing the Late Show. He really doesn't want to.
No, I don't want to, but I'll do it. But you fucking people better behave.
At Helium Comedy Club in Philadelphia. It's not canceled. I don't know what that email blast is all about. It might be bullshit.
Listen how loud that is.
What the fuck are you doing?
He's taking his vitamins.
Yeah, but it's loud, dude. That was loud while you're
You
talking.
can't wait until I'll move the microphone.
He doesn't like
the microphone.
You guys are not being very positive.
Yes, I am. You were getting a plug, and your plug should have been given
It should have
freely.
been in the front of his head.
That was. That's making fun of Colin's hair.
Yeah, that's making fun of fucking Squiggy's hairdo.
Yeah. Hello. Yeah, there's no reason to. He tried to kick a football. He fell down.
Meanwhile,
Squiggy's great. I love fucking.
Shut up, Bob. Don't try to weasel out of it. I'm staring looking at this fucking fat Bruno Mars on the fucking screen for the past 20 minutes.
That's from his comedy special at the Village
so
Underground.
negative for, dude?
Yeah, it looks more like Bruno Jupiter.
Because it's a bigger planet.
Yes.
It looks like Bruno S'mores. Nothing?
No, he chip buried you.
No, Levan.
Hello. I bet if you did that joke as you were doing jumping jacks, it would have been funnier.
We just.
Why do you always
today.
save us? And let me tell you something. Dane Cook does have a merch table. Ask Bobby. He worked it for 2 years.
I thought we were being fucking positive, you asshole.
I couldn't resist that.
Yeah, you could resist that.
That's just a funny line.
That's what we're trying to do. Resist it.
It was right there.
Oh, yeah, but sometimes you have to leave the low-hanging fruit.
Here's the thing about working a merch table.
Did Bonnie ever work Dane's merch table?
If you
Call back to the movie.
If you call
on Netflix now.
table,
Kenny pockets half the cash, too. You know that.
you like to recreate
not.
And when you do a CD, huh?
Go ahead. Kenny's got a nice new boat.
Let these people know.
You don't know about?
Yeah, why you do the merch table.
Huh?
You know, I'm trying to let you
might
people
want to
know.
try the word succinct because you're really rambling today. The rest of us are quick and to the point. Come on.
Well, because I'm trying to talk over you guys.
I know.
Say, try succinct. He's
You're
right.
trying to. You think it's last night when it was your radio show, but it's not. So pick it up, please.
This is more of a team effort.
It's a fucking horrible team.
Well,
look at
we're not denying that.
Be succinct. I should have stayed home.
What's wrong, Bobby?
Why, you would have missed our other guest? Oh, yeah, you're right.
Who's the other guest?
We have a questionable coming in.
Do not. No, you shouldn't even tell Colin.
Well, I know it is.
No, you don't.
girl.
Dan Soder.
Nope. You
Jim
should tell.
Florentine.
Don't even tell him. Don't even tell him. Well,
You won't let that go.
I
will
know.
you,
That's,
Colin?
you should just let it
Just
go.
trying to get it going.
I see. You've been invited many times. You've
A
been blowing
beautiful
us
girl.
off.
So like I said, I've never heard another comic not give support to someone.
To a stewardess doing comedy, we're all supporting
Is
them.
she officially doing comedy, though?
Yes, well, it was a mic.
No, I know but I mean, when she's not a flight attendant, is she
But
actually
Paul,
working it out in the clubs?
Paul, let me ask Paul one question. If you were listening to the radio and somebody goes, the stewardess was doing comedy, and Rich goes, good for her, she gave it a try, wouldn't you turn off the fucking radio?
No, not at all.
It's all about negativity, sir, and you know that. That's what comedy is. It's not fucking positive. We're being positive today, but who the fuck are we kidding? It's about fucking trashing people.
And they think it's the most brilliant thing they've heard since
Ellen
Carlin.
puts her on
Exactly.
Oh,
that was fun.
It's just fucking
Ellen
ridiculous.
forgot my name. I'm still pissed about that one.
What do you mean? She forgot your name.
I told you that.
No, you didn't.
What? What happened?
Ellen, I opened for Ellen a couple
You a
of
trivia
times.
question?
I know Ellen a couple of
We can't. It's just fucking impossible. It's just impossible.
I think it's staying pretty positive in
You
general,
think?
though. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, but all the enjoyment is on the negative.
I'm fighting making fun of Norton's eyebrows so hard right now.
You can if you want to.
What's
They're a little
wrong with
wild.
these eyebrows?
They're a little wild.
In case they do Full Metal Jacket 2, he'll be fucking perfect. He liked it. He knows what I'm talking
No,
about.
it was a merciful a thing like that's mean, but no one liked Full Metal Jacket 2.
Wait, I want to hear about Ellen DeGeneres.
Leave that.
She's a lesbian.
What happened, Ellen? No, and one time I went to a party in Hollywood a couple of years ago, and I knew Ellen, but, I was like, hey, Colin. I was like, hey, Ellen. I opened for her a couple of times. I actually thought she had a little vibe with me, but I guess I was wrong. I was in the 80s. And then I go to a party, and then I'm like, Ellen. And she goes, hey, still doing stand-up? And I could tell she didn't realize. She knew I was a stand-up, but she couldn't remember my name.
So what? She knew you were a stand-up, and she was just surprised you're still doing it. What's wrong with that? So it's
That's
not
not
like
the
me.
point.
Oh, okay.
The point is she did know who I was like 3 years before that, and suddenly I'm out of the loop, and she got my
Yeah, but
name.
who knows what's going on in her personal life? She may have had other things, or a family member sick.
The point is, any one of these people has never had me on their show. It bugs me, and then when they forget my name, it bugs me more.
You should be on the Ellen show?
Yeah.
For what?
He dances.
Yeah, man. Look at him dancing.
Ellen. Hey, this crowd's crazy today, Ellen. They're off the hook. You sit in the chair.
You've practiced sitting in the chair?
Yeah.
How do you sit in the chair?
Like that.
You sit on your legs.
Just in the chair.
You know he's done that too.
Wow. Now the phones are really lit.
Tell that fucking ramen noodle to get off his goddamn phone on the air.
I'm listening to every word that's being. I'm reading about
Shut
this
your face.
Islamic attack.
Well, let's go to Brian in San Diego.
He's trying to throw the Islamic attack in our face like, hey, fellas.
No, because if we talk about it, I wanted to know if it was indeed
you look
Islamic
like a goddamn ramen noodle.
That's very mean-spirited.
You should be in a fucking college dorm room right now. With a couple of Asian kids cramming for a test.
This is just well, you know what? They give nutrition, and I think that's positive.
We're going to go to San Diego. Brian?
Hey, I got to disagree with you on this one. Rich's point is a non-point. I've never heard...
Don't say Rich's life is a non-point, sir. He said Rich's life is a non-point. It's
no, he
pointless.
said the point that I made about the finance guy.
Well, Brian, say it again, I guess.
I was just basically saying, Rich, your point is non-valid. And then, hey, Colin, I love that Ellen story. You used it last time, but at least you repurposed it to something new.
Ooh.
I admit
Why? I didn't hear that in the mission.
This is the fucking fan base you guys have.
Why the guys helping
This is what they listen and they critique.
No.
You go to the radio show. Hey man, great time. These cocksuckers, literally. Yeah, you guys are funny, but go fuck yourself.
No, sir, you raised a good point.
And maybe Colin did tell the story. But guess what? This new fucking told it.
Hold on, we can't be the only gunslingers now. This listener wants to make a point. He was trying to help a much older man stop making a fool out of himself for repeating himself. I think that was fair.
Okay. All right, I'll admit it. I did hear the story before.
Yeah, who gives a shit?
I played my part. I'm like, oh, really? Tell us about it.
Yeah, we could be.
I said fucking Opie.
He said this before.
He said it.
All right.
What do you want to do? You want to do a fucking trivia game, you cocksucker? What do you want us to do? You want to put a dog collar on one of us? And if we get the answer wrong, we get shocked? Go fuck yourself. Go to another radio show. You fucking snobby fucking listeners.
I know.
You fucking elitist cocksuckers. You're not us. We're us. You're a fucking listener. Shut the fuck up. Go back to your cube and giggle, you fucking piece of shit. Comment, sir? Go back to your fucking cube.
Thank you.
It was a good call.
You want to try one more?
I do. Yeah, let's bring another one of you fucking fantastic fans that call up. Absolutely. Call in, guys.
And they remember shit from 4 years ago, the most negative thing from like...
the poor guy ran off stage to sell something so he could pay some bills, you fuck.
And send my daughters to college. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that 7 months ago I got mad at a stewardess for doing stand-up.
Yeah, well, what the fuck is a stewardess?
I don't know. A stewardess.
And she didn't know.
What? Yeah, come on. Stop. Man. She's having some fun. Why do you want to have fun?
Yeah,
that caller did have a point.
Well,
yes, about Colin's
has a point too.
Stop. If you were on that plane, you would have fucking just like the whole time and just like I would have got mad at the people for laughing.
I hate when they say the seat is a flotation device too. You know what I mean?
Why?
What the heck is that?
I just figure like
quit calling Bobby a seat.
That's mean.
I know.
I just stuck up for you.
Yeah, no one's
I just fucking stuck up for you. I don't know if you're sticking up for Voss as much as you were just allowing your own hate for the listeners to kind of come out.
How about when they close the curtain in first class? That's crazy.
Yeah, what the hell's going on up there? A big party?
You were mean to the listeners, Bob.
I wasn't mean to the listeners. Yes, he was. I was mean.
Wait a minute.
No, he was mean to the listeners. Opie's right.
No, because
it's not me.
The listeners aren't Fabergé eggs. They can take a fucking beating too. Fuck that. We're not the only ones.
No, that's not true. They're the paying customers.
Oh, you guys are literally just controlling fucking cunts.
No, they're good. They're good listeners.
Listen to you. They don't even get it.
The listeners
they don't even get what Norton's doing right now. They're like, yeah, Norton. What do you want us to do now? What do you want us to do now, Norton? Tell us what. And they don't even get that he's fucking playing you fucking like a violin, you morons.
Hey, Norton, there's nothing wrong with letting the listeners have a little fucking hammering too.
It's not
positivity.
It's a very small percentage.
They're fucking large church of cunts just like we are.
They're the customers.
Fuck yourself.
No, I disagree. They're the customers. And if they hear the same thing twice, they have every right to voice it. I think that's only fair.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he just wants them all to himself. That's what he wants.
Yeah.
That's right.
Chisel. So Opie can't talk about his crazy mom ever again for the 4,000th time.
He can. Why are you attacking Opie?
I'm just saying.
I got new stories.
What's that?
I got some new stories.
Stop singing. Don't sing. When you sing, we know you're fucking panicking.
I got new stories.
Absolutely. Stop singing. And you don't. But I mean...
Spit take, Bobby, really?
I'm on your side, but that was really
I'm on your side.
I got new stories.
I got a few left. I'm panicking. I got a few left.
Okay, Fredo, tell us some of them.
I appreciate the listeners, though, guys. All kidding aside, you keep calling in and you critique, and that's what you do. We are here for you.
Shut up. He's right. You do fucking try to fool them. No,
I'm
telling
you.
Thank you. Shut up.
Some guy waiting for a pat on the back from Norton that he's never going to get.
That's not true. You know what's the worst when
they're waiting for the pics to come up from JimNorton.com.
Pay for the T-shirt and beat it.
No,
Kenny's move along.
Don't attack my friend.
You can't pat me. No Norton patting. Now the listeners and Kenny, what's going on here, guys?
You give a fuck.
I do care about the listeners. They know that. Now you guys are like, hey, good one. You guys even fucking look at your responses. The only thing you look at is how many people you got.
We got a break because Colin needs breakfast.
He also needs a bath. What the fuck? Look at you. Jesus Christ.
You do look like the Unabomber.
Oh, Christ. What the fuck? I'll tell you what the fuck. Look at you. The fucking sweater from the 70s that's too tight. Everything about you is wrong.
From the 70s?
Who would come to see a second show?
You fucking
Why are you being mean to Colin?
That was so specific.
Look at him. It's look. This is fucking.
He was sticking up for you.
He has a real face for radio.
I'm done with him.
I think he was the only one sticking up for you.
No, me and Bobby. Look, we just fucking. All right.
What's wrong with my luck, boss?
Let's start from your top and head to the bottom. Everything.
It's a nice outfit.
No, just everything. It just looks like I don't know. Something about you. I just want to clean you up.
Me and Bobby were in the coffee room panicking because you never want to not be in here when the show's back because you know you're going to get fucking destroyed.
Well, I told you the only thing I didn't like was that right at the end of this fun segment of positivity, this fucking boss starts calling me a bum and a smelly bum, telling me I need a shower.
I stuck up for it.
I know. I say you need a whole makeover, not just a shower.
Yeah, he did say that. That's not. Why is
It
that
was
better?
just an attack out of nowhere.
Yeah, it was
I'm sorry.
uncalled for.
But
Colin's a dirty bum.
Colin goes to me, out of everything they said to me, that really hurt.
He really did, because he wouldn't back down. He wouldn't back down an inch. He just started going, because he looks like shit. Look at him.
No, but it's fucking.
But last night I looked the same. If you'd done it last night, I would have been prepared today. But it just came out of left field right now.
The problem is you have a head of hair. Look what you do to that. He has nothing. He's got to look at you. You know, it's got to be hard on him to see somebody with hair and not even give a fuck.
Are you trying to smash both of us at the same time?
No.
I think he's trying to get out of the trashing he gave me by attacking you.
Yeah. I'm not attacking Bobby. Bobby was telling great stories last night about his son. And
your hair isn't that fucking much better, bro. It's really not.
What do you mean?
Boss has a lovely head of...
Yeah, you could paint that on with insulation.
Yeah, it's
oh, really?
Is this on?
Is that homeowner talk? No one paints with insulation. You're fucking mad. You fucking gutter cleaner asshole. You get one fucking.
Now you slow down. You got it. Well, you had a good one. Now you're fucking rolling off the fucking. Stop roof. Trying to rant. Yeah.
Trying to rant.
There was a greedy factor.
Yeah, your mouth. You can get good. You can't rant. Your mouth won't allow it.
Before we bring this girl in, can we at least trash the meeting Norton probably had with his management to decide to put his mailing list together?
Okay.
Two idiots sitting down and going, hey, you know what? We really want to garner up. What's that?
It was not. It was just somebody more famous than him. We were talking about mailing lists. And then he went, oh, you know what? He called up poor Jonathan. We need to get a mailing list. Blinking and yapping. And then poor Jonathan was like, honey, I got to leave dinner. I got to go get a mailing list for fucking dumb shit. Kenny's on the phone. I'm sorry, son. I'm sorry. I got to go look on the Google for the mailing list because this jackass wants to be just like somebody above him.
Everybody.
Yes. I still want to know, like, why it was last night when I looked exactly the same. What happened in the past 12 hours?
That's true.
Not a bath.
Smelly bum.
Not a bath.
Not a shower.
I took a shower.
Okay.
You showered?
If you looked that way last night, we know you've given up in a business, but it looks like you've given up in life. Okay? That's the problem. We're scared. We're worried.
That's not being
Do you
positive.
have any gum? So you might as well chew it now on the air.
Break it out.
And why wait till before?
You've been chewing it for 7 years on the air.
No, I haven't. I've never chewed gum on the air.
No,
he meant
fucking routine, you fucking idiot.
He meant eating it.
Yeah, he meant eating it.
Chewing, same thing.
Not really.
No, it's not. It's not.
Yes, it is.
It's not as funny.
Stop with the Nicorette.
Why do you always have to be doing a thing? He has so many things he's got to do.
You know what? That's a good fucking point. You're always doing
got a
something.
thing.
You're taking something out of your pocket or your back by fixing your glasses or fucking getting sardines out. And it's like we're just sitting here talking, maybe taking a sip of water every once in a while. You're a fidgety, nervous fucking Nelly.
Yes.
You always got shit to do. Just settle down. Put your bags away.
Running out to your merch.
When sardines swim by you, how do you feel?
Wow, that was a good one. That hurt me like fucking homeless face. Oh, come on, poor Colin. Having a rough time.
I'm not having a rough time.
You're having a rough time, Colin?
No, he's having a rough time.
What's wrong, Colin?
Take the subway from Staten Island to come here, so I could see you're tired and beaten down.
What?
He lives down by Staten Island or something.
No, he does not. That doesn't even make sense.
It's not even close to Staten Island.
It's kind of close.
If
He's
you said the Staten
downtown,
Island
but-
ferry, it would have been funny.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I meant done
Not
this with
funny,
your hand.
but better than that.
Ferret.
Oh, that one, that was a bomb. You really chewed it on that one.
right, guys, we gotta be positive. We gotta get back to fucking.
That was positive. That was just funny.
We didn't get to Norton's
That was just
positivity, being positive about Norton. With the new tattoo.
You know why he
Never
wanted to
again.
go back to the compliments, right? Because it was one away from him.
No, I don't care.
That's
about
why he
me.
goes, "Hey, let's get back to complimenting each other." It's Jimmy's turn, knowing
I was going to say
it
how
would be
much
his
weight
turn.
you lost.
Well, thank you.
Really? That's
You
how
look
easy
really
it is to
good.
fucking
Thank
get you
you.
off the scent.
I forgot what I was saying.
He
What
has
happened?
a glow. Look at
What
his
happened?
glow.
I
He has
forgot
a
what happened.
You have a happy glow.
I wore.
Colin, you could look like that.
What's your new tattoo? I heard you.
It's never again.
What's the never? What?
It says never again
Why
with
are
the star
He
David.
got it. He got that.
He
None of
got
all
it
the
again.
club owners. All the club owners.
There you go.
It doesn't look much different. It says the exact
It's
same
way
thing.
different. But let's move on. It's Norton's positive.
No, but you had to point out your tattoo
I
in
was
the
just
middle
showing it
of
to Norton.
his positive.
My
time.
mailing list has gotten excellent reviews so far.
Norton has snail mail, literally.
That was a good one.
Yes.
I like that. That's his logo.
I got it without the literally.
He crawls across the top of his website. Oh, there's his Diet Coke.
Yeah.
But that's his thing? Is that
That's
Colin's
his,
thing?
he brings his own to the cellar.
Yeah.
You drink a lot of diet
Well,
soda, huh,
you're
Colin?
turning into a fan. Does he run after his show out with his Diet Coke? Is that what he does? He runs out with it after it, huh?
Dude, that
Fan?
wasn't me, dude. I'm backing you up. You should be able to run and sell some stuff and make some money.
See,
so
that's
negativity,
that's
nobody
what he
likes
is.
it. But
Yeah, he's allowed to. He has to run out after the show. He has to beat the crowd.
Yes.
After his show ends, they're all fleeing for exits.
Yeah, like you ran out in Buffalo and down the street.
Colin's very hurt by what you said about his appearance.
I'm not, because I looked at myself in the mirror
Yeah.
and I look like a slightly distracted Western Massachusetts writer.
No, you
yes,
look, no.
he does.
all right,
That
Or you're fucking. You get cohogs for a living.
or like a baseball player his last year before he's.
Thanks for saving me,
I've
boss.
never.
No,
I know,
exactly.
I was like, how is that an insult? The baseball players last year.
Yeah,
Well,
you're
we're
like
talking
an
about
athlete
that.
your whole life.
Even the minors, I don't give a shit. It's still good.
Yeah, they're
that's
the best.
That's a nice thing.
So the kid's fucked up. So we'll try to raise money for him.
The kid with the bat, he has a
No, the
double
kid got-
skull fracture. Wow.
Really?
So there's a
Yeah.
place you can send money to.
That's terrible. That's terrible. No.
Why are you bringing everyone down?
Yeah, what the fuck, dude?
Exactly.
I could have. Your show would have been a huge hit.
You knew the joke was coming because his eyes opened up.
Yes.
Like,
And you could see his one eyebrow
I know.
like a fucking insect. I got a joke.
Why doesn't he clip it?
Because I'm
Just
a wild
one.
guy.
do you get residuals from Bugs Bunny when you play the buzzard?
I don't want to laugh at that, but it was you pulled it out of the end.
Yeah.
Just because the word buzzard's funny. It is a funny word. It's really hurtful. I can mock my appearance.
Nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet
It
you,
is-
Venus
It is a
Lux.
sausage fest here.
Yes, not really. Not with him.
Why say that?
Yeah, he's implying that I don't have a fucking big penis.
Or that you would eat all this sausage.
Well, this is uncomfortable.
Well,
It's been like this all day. Don't worry.
It's not good. I'm in porn, for God's sake. So I'm like, this is so normal.
Yeah, it's been very mean-spirited today. We're trying to be
Yes,
nicer.
we're trying to be positive, but it's not working. We're not. You shouldn't even pay attention to us. It's his show and his show.
Okay.
The rest of us are just comedians.
bystanders.
No. When did you start doing porn? How old were you?
It's not his show.
But
Don't
yeah, but he
answer
wants.
him.
I think that's a
don't
very
answer
valid
him.
question.
That's a good question to
How
start.
old
Don't
were
talk
you?
to him.
I started when I was 21.
21?
Yeah, I'm 24 now.
Okay,
Like 20 years.
so I'd be 3
What's your
years.
nationality?
I'm Chinese and Mongolian.
What do you think Bob is? Probably a little Mongolian, maybe?
No, he looks kind of
Or
French.
Mongoloid.
You don't look Asian to me. Yeah.
He does, right?
Do you get that a
No,
lot?
I look Asian. He looks like something Asians worship.
Right. Totally. Just rub the stomach.
Oh, wow.
Jesus. Wow. Just trying to be nice to our guest here. And
But did you
Bartending where?
dance?
Where'd you grow up?
San Francisco.
Oh, great. You didn't dance first? You weren't like a dancer at a club?
I don't know. It was kind of hand in hand, stripping and bartending.
That's his last question he gets to ask. Talk to the real host.
why? That was a good. That was a good. Rich asked a good question.
care.
Rich said, "How old were you going into porn?" And she said 21. And how old? And she said, "I'm 24." And he went 3 years. I thought that was good.
Rich is very
You're right.
uneducated, so he's impressed when he comes up with mathematical figures.
Oh, awesome. I'm Asian, so I'm good with math too.
Out of us four, tell the truth, out
out of us four.
Mm-hmm.
And you can
Why
be
is
honest.
Opie not in it? Yeah, because you know he's the
He'll win
ringer.
This question.
Yeah, he's the ringer. He'll win. Whatever it is,
If you
he'll
were
win.
stuck on an island with any one of us four, which one would it be?
Oh, it depends which one can cook.
Bobby can cook.
I guess it's Dom DeLuise.
Were you able to get hard for the vagina?
Yeah, with Viagra.
Every day. Whenever I have sex, I have to have it.
Yeah.
I have to. I'm older.
He's serious.
Yes, but he's making it just sad now. He's not kidding.
I have to have it. Yeah, well, they're the big ones.
That's a lot. That's like a 4-hour boner.
No, it's once I fucking nut, I'm done. I busted.
Nut was an expression we used back in the 70s where we're from.
Yeah, exactly.
You have nice breasts.
Thank you.
Whoa.
I was talking to Bobby.
Oh, yeah, him too, actually.
Hey, let me see. I'm married. Come on.
Don't show him. He's not the host.
You can Google me, though.
Let me see your cock.
Show me yours.
All right, I got a picture.
Okay, no, I don't do pictures. I'm sorry.
You don't do pictures. That's what you guys are known
It
for.
could be Photoshop. Come on. Like,
That's true.
Like, yeah, I'm 11
It's not
inches.
Photoshop.
We've all seen his dick.
It's
really
a
his
weird
dick.
mushroom head.
It's a little on the small
Stop
side.
it. Wife's not going to care. She'll be happy. Let me see. Let us all see. You still live in San Francisco?
No, I live in Brooklyn now.
Oh, you live in Brooklyn?
I'm bi-coastal. I live in Brooklyn, and I travel down there for work.
You still live in San Francisco? That's your question?
Can you still make...
I'm trying to... What?
Yeah.
What?
You fly United? You fucking idiot.
Have you ever been to Cubs?
What the fuck? What's
Shut up.
wrong with you?
You still live in San Francisco? Well, who cares?
Well, your approach wasn't working.
That's true. You don't give it.
I'm married.
The circumstances is that, in order for us to be together, you have to be comfortable with me being or just sharing a girl. And for him, he wanted that more first than the relationship. So it didn't really work out very well.
Travel to the beat of a different drum. Can't you tell by the way?
He's really cracking up today.
I know, but he's actually doing his closing bit.
I'll add my calisthenics. We'll go on the road together.
You what?
Oh, fuck.
You said calisthenics. Calisthenics? You said it wrong. What is that? He got it right and you got it wrong.
I know. He said
You trying to make Voss understand it?
So you started liking girls when?
It's been 3 years. I'm still nervous when it comes to just me and a girl.
Yes, I hear you.
Yeah, I don't know if.
So you got the breast put in, your penis.
Stop with it. Tone down the medical talk, Rich.
As he said, the breast he was holding up like, what's his face from Silence of the Lambs? He had his hands on his... Oh,
well, like, prepare. Come prepared.
Have you ever been with, like, has anybody famous ever approached you and be like, hey... I'm a fan of yours. I'd like to hook up with you.
I've been with some minor celebs and artists, yeah, but I can't really disclose that.
Were they bald?
Yeah. Was he sitting next to you?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. No.
So if someone wanted to be with you and nobody to find out, so you'd have to get. You could. What's that form? Where could someone download an NDA form?
Non-disclosure agreement.
That's what I'm getting at. Yeah. Nora, can you email me one of those? Sure, I'll put it on my mailing list. Get everyone to join the old NDA form.
Do you get tested?
Yeah, it's kind of like our license.
I mean,
tour.
IQ.
IQ.
No, how long do you get tested? 140. How long?
If we shoot all the time, once to twice a month.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
But you wear condoms most of the time, don't you?
If it's with someone who does, like, in the gay industry, you really have to kind of use your discretion.
Yeah. So that counts him out.
I guess.
I don't think I'm not gay.
In the gay industry.
No.
I'm not gay.
You're happy?
Yeah.
Venus, you realize you've been talking to an imbecile for the last 5 minutes.
I'm 5'10".
5'10",
Yeah.
but you're Asian, so what do you tell the truth? What are you packing? I mean, because Asians, bad enough they're hard to look at because they're brownish. You know
She's
what I
got
mean?
a big one.
Is it like?
We saw it online.
I'm in porn, for God's sake.
He's trying to get. He's trying in a subtle way for you to show it. He wants to know how big your penis is.
That's okay. You can.
Is it
Google
cut or uncut?
She's cut.
I'm uncut.
I mean, what
but
are you?
It looks cut.
Ew,
Yeah.
uncut. Cut that fucking thing.
Like yours.
Cut that fucking thing. I'm just trying to help you out. Nobody.
Some people don't mind.
Hey, no one's asking you to touch it unless you want to. So
Yes.
Why are you so bummed she's not cut?
I don't know, something about an uncut dick. It's just you're so anti-Semitic.
He got himself out of that one.
Yeah. Do you think I look like kind of like a Marin County, like journalist guy, you know what I mean? Like an intellectual kind of magazine writer from Marin.
Or disheveled homeless fucking
really.
zero.
You look like you're from like the Appalachian Mountains.
Yeah, you look like you sell moonshine.
Wow.
By the way, I just showed Voss the picture.
Yeah, what do you think,
like
Voss?
like a movie take, like a.
He moaned a little bit.
Yeah.
Jesus, it's you know what it is?
Penis.
Beautiful.
But yeah, there you
Yeah, and
go.
it doesn't make guys gay if they're with transsexuals.
I know. I think from my perspective, like
Colin just went no.
You call it compromising.
Yeah.
Halfway, meeting
well,
halfway.
regardless, if you saw a transsexual at a club, thought she was attractive, you're still attracted to women.
What club? What do you mean?
Well,
Is there
just
certain
random
clubs?
clubs.
Oh.
Because transsexual.
Are you
go right
leaving?
in.
I have to go to Jenny McCarthy at 10:30.
You said 10:40.
You did say 10:40, Colin.
They say jump, you say how high?
You were hurt by what she said, and you want out of the room.
Meredith said.
Oh, Meredith?
We like Meredith.
We
a lot,
love
but-
Meredith.
I don't give a fuck what you guys like.
All right, go on.
Jesus Christ.
Cody in Indiana, go ahead.
Boss, you asked a porn star to tell the truth about how big her dick was
Yeah.
when it's just a Google search away. Like she's going to lie to you.
First of all, you fucking idiot. I didn't want to look it up on Google. I wanted to see it. I was getting her to pull it out. You fucking... I'm done with you listeners. Let's back to our conversation.
Yeah.
But she's not going to pull it out because
it's amazing. You know what I like about it?
All right.
I like the color. Like,
It's like shades of the Orient. I don't just like stand up and like whip it out. Although that'd be awesome. Like,
But you're kind of a guy, though. That's what guys do. Just whip it out, right?
You sit down.
look at
Colin's back. Hey, Colin!
You missed a lot,
Actually, I
Colin.
do want to.
Colin, how did it go with Jenny?
It was great, except Lynn Coplitz agreed with Voss and said, you do look a little SRO today.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
what's SRO?
Single room occupancy, like homeless.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I'm sorry, perversion's going on in here. I come with a little good-hearted humor.
Colin, you came back in time for your plug because we're wrapping up now.
Oh.
Unless you got a final question for
Yeah, there was something Venus wanted to add, I think, too.
Do you still live in San Francisco?
Yeah, totally.
We didn't get the job done. We didn't see the penis or the tits.
Yeah, she didn't take anything out. I did
I
show
didn't think
a
that was
really,
part of the thing.
I did show a terrific photo.
Of your cock?
No, of her cock. And we saw
She
Voss's
said,
cock.
I was here for that part. I saw Voss's cock, and then she's like, I hated that picture. I didn't know about lighting back then. I was new to the business.
Oh, you were there for all
Wow,
that.
good memory.
I had to call back on the San Francisco joke. I wrapped the whole thing up myself. I'll be at Helium in Buffalo Thursday through Saturday. Next week I'll be in Philly. Remember the Late Show joke?
When does the new season of Ozark Boys come out?
Wow.
Is that a real show?
Got a little too greedy with our pricing.
How much is it? For a mug, how much?
Well, it started out at 18.
For a fucking coffee mug?
Shut up. Positivity.
Positivity, that's worth it.
I think we're down to like
How much?
15
$18.99.
Mamma mia.
It wasn't
I was talking from the audience last night. She goes, she's 29. You know, I asked her if we can make out or whatever. And she goes, how old are you? Do I look that old?
Yeah,
To a 29-year-old?
Yeah, come on.
What, you think that's young? 29? That's 30. I look too old for a 30-year-old?
It's not your face, it's your beaten downness. Your lip never closes. You're kind of drooling all the time. You're picking your nose, like you just given up. So
No.
yeah, to a 29-year-old, it's like, ew.
No, on stage I don't do that.
You don't act. You sit on a chair.
No, I stood up
You
last
talk
night.
about your back hurts. You talk about all your ailments, and then you really think you're putting gum in your upper lip, and you're not presenting yourself as a charming, attractive individual. You're like, anytime I look at you when you're not speaking, your mouth is hanging open. My sister has Down syndrome. People with Down syndrome, their tongues are too big, so they have a really hard time closing their mouth. And that's what it reminds me of, my sister's class. And they'd always just all be sitting there like this. Because they have an oversized tongue. It's actually like work. It's a habit they have to force themselves to learn how to keep their mouth closed. And that's you. You refuse to your lip looks like it's like coming undone from your teeth, hanging down like that. You're like bitching all the time. You're never happy.
I'm happy when I'm not
But
in
do
pain.
you ever smile? Are you like, if you tell a funny joke, you will sometimes laugh at your own joke. But otherwise, are you I mean, what 29-year-old girl wants to enter into that?
I didn't ask to go out with. I just said, would you make out with me? We'll get some plugs out of the way. We're doing real well selling tickets. August 15th in Somerville at a place called the Venetian. The Venetian.
Oh, God, you should only play places where...
I didn't... Listen.
It's not that you're slurring, you're going like this. You can hear you doing this before you say it.
All right.
Venetian.
August 15th, Somerville. The Venetian.
And I can't even believe we got mid-season replacement to come in with us.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I believe in you. Colin.
You got 3 episodes here, and you better make them well.
And you got cut from one of them.
He's making fun of you, boss. The guy has more dead pilots than American Airlines.
Oh, Jesus, boss. Stop biting the hand that almost fed you. You stink.
You're just a mean person, Patrice. You fell out of a tree as a kid. Now let's get the tape going.
But you did a skit for the Colin Quinn show?
No, not that anybody saw.
What was it, though?
It was kind of a good skit, but it went too long.
The problem in it was you. You're awful.
At least is there any way to edit out Voss and keep the skit? No.
Sure. And the saddest part was me pleading with the other guys, leave it in, because I knew it's like Voss's first break in like 20 years, you know?
Before we go on, I tell you, you made a really good move by bringing Colin in and dumping Mercurio. Good move, right?
Oh, God.
Right. You stand and watch. You're going to learn something, right? Colin's had more chances in this business than Steve Howe, all right? What was his name from the Yankees? That was always...
Shut up, stupid. Let it bomb.
Okay, it was going good.
It wasn't going good. It wasn't good.
I don't know how you feel about Star Trek a lot. I think the show sucks. Think about it. Every planet they go to, they find all these aliens that speak English. I mean, you go to Miami, you can't find these aliens.
There you go. All right, a little alien English joke. Wow. That was funny when Paul Rodriguez did it in 1980.
Oh. Did he do that? I didn't know that.
How come the professor can make a radio out of a coconut, but they can't fix the hole in the boat? Star Trek, they go to the alien planet, they speak English.
Leave Voss's first 10 years in the business. I guarantee he did both those bits. Guarantee.
Did you, Voss?
I never did a Gilligan joke.
You never did a Gilligan joke?
My old tape is 10 times funnier than this old tape.
No, it's not.
Yes,
It's not. It's not.
Absolutely not.
You are just so deluded. I know this is the worst thing.
No,
That's the thing.
Was bad.
No, you don't.
No,
Voss is such a psychopath that he never thought he was bad. It was almost some weird drug thing where just all the heroin took away that part of his brain and said, really, I stink.
No,
Norton is admitting he stinks.
Yeah.
Voss will never admit that was all.
Voss is still sending that tape out.
Because you were an older man and you were on television. You had children when that tape was done.
No. Did I?
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
Yes, stupid. Somebody had to point at the TV and go, that's my father on television. Shut up.
And then you two hacks know each other back then?
No, that was before I met him.
Voss was Norton's hero. He thought Voss was like politically edgy because he once saw Voss do like 10 minutes on how he hates Barney the dinosaur, and he's like, wow, this guy really goes for it.
When I first... I did think Voss was a big shot when I first met him. And you still do a Barney joke.
I know. Please, I do a Barney joke. Please.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. When have you heard me do a Barney joke?
I don't know. How many gigs have we done together?
Please, a Barney joke. Don't.
What's the Barney joke?
I don't have any Barney jokes. I haven't done one.
You never.
You didn't do the one about dressing up like Barney at a party?
That was 10 years ago I did that, stupid.
It was a lot sooner than that.
No, it wasn't.
Yes,
it was 10 years. You're delusional, just like your tape.
Boss, you're full of crap. Memorial Day weekend. Still doing Barney jokes.
I guarantee he's lying. I guarantee he's lying.
No,
he's just
not.
saying that because he's a listener. He's a fan of yours. I haven't done a Barney joke.
Don't psychoanalyze him, hack.
All right. You know what, sir? Even if you knew some of the jokes, you know I didn't do a Barney joke, so don't come on lying.
What's the Barney joke, Pedro?
Tell
I
it,
don't
Pedro.
remember because my wife was yelling at me.
His wife was young. I couldn't remember.
Yeah, because he was probably trying to run out on the check, right, Pedro?
Boss, I went to you outside and asked you why you didn't sell that one single CD and you didn't suck as bad as I thought you would.
You sound like a bad Steve Bix. Who are you?
He sounds like you.
I know. I kind of like the guy.
It's like you're arguing with yourself.
Repeat that bad joke again.
And folks, this isn't about me today. It's about Norton, okay?
But it moves on to you because you're so bad. It's like... You know what it is? You need more healing than Norton. Norton is embarrassed. You weren't. You defended every stupid warp finger joke you see. You sickening, man. At least Norton, he looks the same as he does now. It's just bad. You know what I mean? It's just painfully bad to listen to this.
True.
Jeez, that's true.
I don't know. I'm saying true.
That's true, right?
I said true.
Tell another joke, or is that true?
I said true.
You said what?
Don't agree with me, stupid.
Yeah, please. You're bringing
I'll fight him
down.
off myself.
Thank you.
I don't need you to mush mouth your way into the whole argument.
And then tell another shroke. How many strokes do you still do? Is that true, or is that false? Jesus Christ, there's a lot of electrical equipment here. Stop talking before we all die.
Jesus Christ. Thursday through Sunday at Caroline's, you'll see how a mic works.
Mike, he can't hear. No one can hear you.
Go ahead, Mike. Say something, buddy.
Walk me across the stage so I know how it feels.
Oh, God, you just brought this to a dead halt.
Wait, let him talk, man. Opie, can he talk? Can Mike talk? Jeez.
Stop with your little fingers controlling his microphone.
Yeah.
Mike,
boss, get the crowd back. I love you. You love me.
I'll make you get the crowd back.
Yeah.
All right, we're going back to Jim Norton's tape.
Stupid.
Why didn't you have better audio?
It was so bad the camera quit the business.
How bad is it?
That's pretty good, though.
It wasn't.
Pretty good. The camera quit the business.
Jesus.
Take it like a man and quit coming out.
I look Dean Martin roast. I didn't mean to. It's just, that tape was so awful. How awful was it?
Let's get to the eye cook material now.
What's that? My teeth were so big. You still talk about how every joke you do, someone could go, how was it?
Come on, Louis.
How?
All right. Dance. You're still hunched over like that. You still do that.
Is he doing visual things on the radio?
Yeah, how am I hunched over? For 18 cities, how am I hunched over? Show me that.
Show the radio viewers again.
I love how it always goes back to Voss no matter what. It's not even supposed to be about him today. It's about Norton, but man.
I'm taking my beating, but I got to fight.
He's taking the beating.
Back, no, I fight back. It doesn't matter. I'm not material. I fight back, all right? Colin, talk, all right? You're not going to get canceled. Did you
hear?
Jesus Christ, you're so nervous. This is because this is an open forum, okay?
Jesus Christ,
and we're all sitting around and it's live.
Colin said 3 things and he got canceled on the show.
I know. Can you let me go with the flow when I'm rolling, stupid? You are.
Colin got canceled after 3 comments.
Wow. Did you hear what midget head John Turturro said to you?
Go ahead, Patrice. Go ahead.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
It just, there's nothing.
Clear.
Take a minute out. You got to tell that story about when you in Montreal. Was that the funniest story in the planet?
No, it wasn't. Stupid.
No, it wasn't funny. Yeah,
all right, it was very funny.
Yeah, for comedians it was. We enjoyed it.
Not for anybody else who's
not just getting hammered.
Well, he's asking a really. I know the story.
Voss could say the funniest goddamn thing
a lot of them.
ever,
I said a lot of
and
them.
everyone would just stare at him and call him stupid right now.
Right. It doesn't matter. No matter what I say, your mom still thinks I'm cute.
No, that's true.
No matter what you say, your mom still thinks I'm shoot.
No matter what.
His mother wants to kill you. What happened?
Shut up,
She's shooting you with your mom. What happened? What did you just spit up?
Shut up, Rick. Start writing for me.
I want to know what Gabe Kaplan hair just said.
Back to a hair joke.
But they enjoyed it.
That was funny.
Yeah, it was funny.
You had Colin on the ropes. Don't let him off.
Well, Colin put me on television. I got to be nice to Colin. He put me on live television.
Yeah, I did peter out after 30 minutes, but, you know, I have to save it for the real times.
Oh, my God.
For the real times?
I'm really finished.
Jesus. You're doing all setups. What are you, Janine Garage? Jesus.
Yeah, boy. Yeah. Boy.
There you go. I got like 20 of them.
He's walking around the room with his hands in the air. He's back.
Now, for another 5 years, Voss is going to think he's genuinely funnier than me. He's going to go into his stupid one-nighters, tell everybody, yeah, I mean, Colin Quinn, he can't follow me on Opie and Anthony. People like him. I don't know why. I don't get my job. I spend 4 hours a day. I don't write, but I spend 4 hours a day in a tanning booth, so I mean, I don't see the problem.
You can't fit in a tanning
Oh,
booth.
sue your dentist, stupid.
I sue my dentist.
He's calling you a mush mouth. Nothing.
Yeah.
Shut up, Twinkie Hammer.
Look at this. Look at the little piggy has AIDS. Hey, this little piggy has to go to the hospital. See? Suck.
Wow, I just paid this little piggy $300. All right. So,
He takes his headphones off and gets ready to leave.
I know, because you know what? That was good. That was good.
It was not. You know why it wasn't good? You took your headphones off before you even finished.
You had no faith in it.
And lose the earring, 1982.
Voss looks like he has a pack of cigarettes rolled up in his sleeve. You're not Fonzie. Excuse me. Oh, Jesus, Bowser. Can you go do-do-do-do-do? Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to show. Do-do-do-do-do. Good night, sweetheart. Well, I hate to leave you, but I really must stray.
You are like the cast of Ain't Misbehaving.
I wanted to.
That was. You know what?
No, he is a fat mess, but that wasn't the line, dude.
I'm tired of you talking about my body.
Jim was trying to decide that night. He wanted to wear his torn jeans, but his old man was like, he couldn't sneak out with them on. He's like, we don't pay money, so you have torn pants, Jim.
Oh, yeah. That was horrible. Why don't you pretend Dina Cola's Nick DiPaolo so you feel comfortable next to you?
Jesus.
All right? Because that's the only time you can talk over. Pretend you're Nick, okay?
I don't think you're being outwardly mean to Colin.
Yeah, this is some deep inner issue right here.
It's true. Me and Voss have really had a beef since many years because I chose to work my career by writing. And every time he wanted to zip up his career, he'd change his hair product.
We saw that. We saw that in Celtic Pride. That could have been good.
You mentioned a movie that probably grossed $4,600 at the box office. And, you know, it's not funny.
That's mean. Why don't you just mention that he was in Crocodile Dundee, too?
I know.
Or that he turned down the role of Fred Flintstone.
Called credits, and that's the problem. That's where me and Voss differ. A great divide. We're talking about my credits, and we can insult them, but what do I insult about you? I can't call you washed up.
We're insulting movies. That's true, boss.
You know what? Colin raises a good point.
Oh, right. He does.
We're criticizing his movies, and all we have of you is
and his HBO special.
All we have of you is 8 a.m. talk shows. Boss, you know what? You're not even as funny as a cup of morning coffee.
Yeah. You've never done a TV show that said PM after it.
Oh, wow, there was another fluid. Oh, that would be PM.
Ugh.
Oh, no.
I had, you know what?
Shut up, stupid.
The policy was good with Colin, and you guys had to turn it around on me.
We're not turning it around on you.
That was funny.
No,
It wasn't
that's true.
mean to Colin.
I felt it was a little mean.
I respect Colin that he could...
See, Voss was shunned from the city comedy scene for many years, and he blames me for that.
This is the story.
I wasn't the only one that thought Voss was a road hack.
A Jersey hack.
Hey, I got a picture.
Yeah, there's a lot of people.
He's a Jersey hack.
Somehow he slipped in '94 when everyone left town.
Yeah.
Louis Miranda slipped him in, and now he thinks he's going to bull me out of my own city.
That's right. He's not a hip dude. He wants to be black.
Before 9 o'clock.
He thinks he's Joanna Man. He really is awful. Voss is awful. And you know, I want to tease Colin.
Like a thesis project or something?
I know. What is he? I know. What is this independent film director doing?
He knows that, Patrice. He's not helping.
Yeah, I know. It's just Mike's retarded, you know?
I think Colin's really upset. Are you upset, Colin?
He's thinking about writing Pootie Tang 2. He's thinking Pootie Tang 2. I think Colin's going to write that.
I've written several movies, and when you get in show business, you guys will find out that sometimes you fail when you try to.
But does it have to be every time?
But who's the man, Colin?
I want to acknowledge Norton's sitcom delivery on Does It Have to Be Every Time?
That really was awful. I even put my head forward.
You try to grab it back. I saw that.
That was awful.
No confidence in that one, yeah.
And I shouldn't have.
Yeah.
All right.
That is the one joke that I've still done recently.
That's the first joke he's still doing. He does that.
No, I don't. I do it only in colleges.
What?
In a college.
What? The College of the Comedy Cellar? Comedy Cellar U? I seen you do it last week, you liar.
NYU students go in there, so he's counting that one. I don't like Jim's candor. That's the only joke I see. He's like a politician.
No,
That's the only joke.
What college do you work? PU University? Because you stink.
If you said PU, it wouldn't have been as bad.
Don't bail him out.
That's a great line.
When Patrice said it to Eddie If.
I know, but I stole it.
You can't even feel right.
PU University. It's PU.
What's the difference?
I never even heard
Because if it was PU, it would be
P University. You redundant, which means again, ass.
Boss is really dumb.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Boss is a funny guy, and the reason he never made it is because he's dumb. He's very funny, but he's too stupid.
He's retarded.
You really are.
He's the only stupid Jew I've ever met.
He's like Masawi. He just doesn't know. It's like, hey, plead guilty. No, yes, what? Huh?
Halfway through that, everyone knew it just wasn't working.
PU University. Oh, you really are an ass jackass. Oh, stupid, not smart.
We got Rich Voss on the phone.
Who the hell is this? You people don't have as many credits as I have, you stupid freaking hacks. I have no act. Loosen up, people. This is all I got. I've been doing this 20 years, and I still suck. Loosen up. I used to date this homeless woman. That was great, because when I was done having sex with her, I could drop her off anywhere. That joke's being done by 12 other comedians around the country. I have big teeth, don't I? I do. On Halloween, my mother used to paint my face brown. I said, what am I? She said a piano. Listen up, folks. I'll eat the coochie. Please don't eat that unless it's fried. Right now, how much would I like a truck to run over this stage and kill me? I am so pathetic. I am. I got so horny the other night. I jerked and I kicked in my eye, and I want a stuffed animal. Sit up. This is all I got. Relax. I'm not politically correct. I never was. I was young. They used to say, sit Indian style. So I used to grab a bottle and lay by the curb. This whole show is so pathetic, and I am the butt of every joke.
You don't realize how awful this is till you hear another person say it.
Yeah. Exactly like it. Hey, Voss, can you do yourself being fired by Louis Ferranda this weekend at Caroline?
Hey, can I say something, Voss? You're a very funny guy. You're a funny little Jewish guy, but can I just say, you're a little hack. Blowing you off his face. You're a little hat. You have insulted the crowd. Why don't you just change some of your material? You do the same thing every time you're on the stage. Why do people in new talent shows doing different material more than you are? Why is that? God, he's so pathetic. Yeah, I always tell Voss this, though. Rich Voss could have his own sitcom with Jim Norton. They could be like roommates. Like Norton's like the little funny guy. Voss is the neurotic hack. And then they could put on Patrice O'Neal as the black novelty. And it's perfect for that politically correct stuff. Every show needs a black guy on.
Hey, put Voss back on the phone.
Hello? What do you want? Can't I just take a nap? Like every one of my audience members? What the hell do people want?
Oh, my God.
I am so pathetic. I don't know anything. I try to help my kids with their homework. I'm terrible. My daughter's like, Daddy, what's a pronoun? I don't know. A noun that gets paid. What's a synonym? A bun. What's a homonym? A gay-nym.
Oh, my God.
He sounds just like
him. He stinks that bad. That's as bad as Voss stinks.
Shut up, stupid. This is funny.
I suck. All right, I have to go.
Wait. I want Voss to talk to Voss for 1 second. Go ahead, talk to Voss.
Hey, Voss.
Yes? What do you want? What do you want? I want to go to sleep now. I was just with a hooker.
Where you working next weekend?
I am doing what I've always done as Rich Voss. I'm on the carbohydrate tour. I'm headlining at a bagel shop. Now look, you freaks, I gotta go, you freaking weirdos. I'll call you people later.
All right, boss.
All right,
Boss.
See you later.
God, that's funny.
Do you realize in 2 minutes he just did all the material Voss in 18 years of comedy?
That's Bob DeBona.
Yes, he's really
hilarious guy.
I wish everyone knew who Lewis is, because that is
do a great
absolutely hilarious.
That was Lewis. That was Lewis on the phone.
I know.
Why did he pick you to do an impression of? That's dead on.
I know. I'm a big act.
I'm a big act, is that it?
Around town, you know.
That kills all over 280 West.
I'm sure you...
Shut up, boys, and let it finish.
Yeah. Don't interrupt Colin. We were enjoying that
ran
one.
that highway with an audience behind you.
That's it. Sip the empty can, stupid.
Take a sip. There's nothing in it.
It's empty.
Have another swig of timing.
All right, we got to get some plugs in. Colin Quinn, everyone.
Nothing, but in 2 weeks I'll probably have something bigger than anything Voss ever dreamed of.
But it was fun. He said you guys had fun and it was entertaining.
It was entertaining, but not as entertaining as the Rich Voss comedy tour. Have you heard about that?
Oh, my God.
Oh, he is a
Oh, no. Yeah.
Well, Voss is trying to put together a comedy tour, yes.
Everyone now is involved with this. Everyone I know is somehow involved with this.
Everyone's walking around very uncomfortably
Yeah.
and embarrassed.
We're trying to avoid eye contact with Voss. Like, no, I'm sure it'll be good. It'll be good.
Because after last time we had that fun show with everybody making fun of Norton's dumb tape.
Yeah.
Then as we walk out, Voss gets chummy with me, even though we've been at odds for like 15 years in comedy. We only talk because we both have mutual friends in comedy. That's the only reason we even socialize.
So because there was a little repartee happening just before vacation, Voss now thinks you guys are chummy.
Exactly. Well, it's all because he wants to exploit whatever little credibility I have for his stupid tour, as well as exploit you guys and Norton.
So he's come to everybody with this idea.
Pop-eyed and salivating. Although I guess he'd be salivating anyway.
So he comes with this idea for this comedy tour he wants to do. That involves you.
Yes.
Involves Jimmy?
No.
No? Who else does this involve?
No, there's a whole
Patrice.
thing. There's a whole thing with Jimmy too. He's explaining that his comedy tour won't interfere with Jim Norton's tour.
Oh, so now he's not stepping on anyone's toes.
I never thought it would. I don't think it. I don't
Right.
He's got it all figured out.
That's even worse.
He showed me a contract with all sorts of stipulations.
He's been showing you contracts?
What?
Yeah. I don't know if it's a contract, but just some.
Have my secretary type this up. Daddy wants you to type this.
And I guess the tour would be the tour's name would be the Comedians of O&A. Something that actually Ann and I want to do eventually.
Something
Girls
subtle.
of Enron.
Yeah, exactly.
Something like that. Yeah.
And it would be featuring Rich Voss and Colin Quinn and
He's looking possibly at Patrice O'Neill for whatever chance he
Patrice.
was available for.
But if it was something you guys would want to do, wouldn't you be the ones to bring it up and certainly not Voss? Voss
I'm
is
sure
broke and he's desperate. That's really what it is.
I'm sure it's all an even split.
No, he even begrudgingly goes, maybe you'll get a little extra.
You know what? You guys are just plain creeps. You're plain like two-faced creeps. Colin, we booked 2 dates today. Are you still in?
I'm out.
You're lying.
I'm out.
Colin, you're in. Shut up.
I could book them myself,
Let me tell you
stupid.
something. You can't draw in your house by yourself, okay? You're through. You need us now. Shut up, okay?
Look, it's when you say us, do you mean Opie, Anthony, and you?
No, listen.
You booked 2 dates already?
Huh?
You guys have booked a couple dates?
What you booked, like the Tampa Improv?
No.
And some of the market, the show's not on it.
Only the markets are in on, dummy. No, we're going to follow a couple transvestite singers, then we go on after it. You probably know them, though.
Yeah, but we make sure we don't tell the transvestites what you're getting. I'm going to mention this. Hold on. Awful Voss is doing something in Philadelphia, which you're hosting a show at the Bands,
Yeah,
right?
I'm hosting some show. I don't know.
And they're paying Voss, and they have...
He doesn't even know what it is,
To bring Voss on, they have Frenchie and the retarded Laverne and Shirley.
Oh, no.
And this is what this coward says. Don't tell them what I'm getting.
Yeah.
You creep.
Don't tell them what I'm getting.
That's something that, like, you know, Colin may say to another comic, like, you know, I don't want him to know what I'm getting, so he gets competitive.
Right.
You feel that way about Laverne and Shirley and Frenchie. I would tell them what I'm getting and show them the check and say, don't F up my intro, dummies.
You know what?
Awful.
He's standing out there last night in front of the cellar with his next, leaning on his broken Mercedes.
The window doesn't work. Oh, I heard,
washboard abs.
I heard you punched Ben because he tried to roll the window down.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
That doesn't work. Wait, what happened with the Mercedes that's busted?
The window doesn't work. What's the big deal?
The Mercedes is old. That was the one Hitler took to the bunker. It's ancient.
Jesus.
He hits the horn.
Man. Where's Colin?
He's right here.
Oh, he came into the studio.
Well, he came in to defend himself about something else that happened today.
The transgender community in me.
Oh.
I long and
Please. You probably came up to your car and you and Norton started singing to each other. What are you kidding? Oh, that was nothing.
Yes.
I was sleeping. I was sleeping and I woke up. I woke up to this. I'm trying to take a nap.
he was dreaming about dollar bills flying all over.
Shut up, reshow cancellation. That's what NBC stands for, not backing Colin. All right? Stupid.
Oh, that was really mean.
Yeah.
Exactly. Hey, now I'm going to make fun of your career, your highlights. Hey, what about that one-nighter in Morristown?
Hey, boss,
they didn't like it.
Stupid. At least when I book a gig, I don't find out how long it's going to take me to run home.
Boss, where are the 2 comedy tour dates?
We don't have any yet. We're just putting out some feelers.
I thought
you just said you had 2 dates.
We might have one.
I left a
businessman. Feelers.
I left a message for someone is not the same as booking a date. You just said we have 2 dates.
Well, I kind of lied.
I'm thinking of calling Angelina Jolie and asking her out. That means I slept with her, right?
Oh, yeah.
Put out the feelers.
No, because she doesn't have a unit. First of all. All right. Stupid. No, well, anyhow, look at dummy. You're still in. All right, and what's the big deal? I didn't come with a contract. I just came with a little proposal.
You came with a horrible, uncomfortable desperation.
No, it wasn't.
First to me, and then to Opie.
No,
you've been badgering us since.
Listen, you know what?
We walked out of the studio, and you were like, suddenly me and you were best chums. You know we had a rift many years ago. You were a road hack. I was a respected insider in the Manhattan community.
The key word there is was, okay? Let me tell you something, you two-faced faggot. First of all, you know what Colin said? I'll do a tour as long as I make more than Patrice. That's all you said. That was your... No, I almost slept. That was your qualifications. As long as I make more than Patrice.
And he should make more than Patrice.
I was saying that to keep it light because I was in an uncomfortable spot. So I was like, let's goof on Patrice. Let's make a joke out of it. Because you put me in a weird, uncomfortable...
No, I didn't put you in a weird... I took you...
Forehead sweating energy with your desperate attempt.
Shut up.
Did you have the proposal in a briefcase?
What did you hand Opie? What did you hand?
I didn't hand him.
It was some kind of proposal thing, right?
Yeah. Well, you know.
And then outside the cellar, what did he say to you, Colin?
Oh, he said Opie's fine with. First of all, he wasn't even going to ask you guys about the tour. I was the one who brought up the normal thing. I was like, maybe we should ask Opie and Anthony.
No,
they're putting their names on it.
Dummy, you didn't say anything.
And then you had Rick Dorfman write up a proposal. One of his assistants wrote it up, and then you showed it to Opie, so hoping he'd read it to you because you probably could only read half of it.
Oh, man.
The party of the first part.
Who's that? It's on me.
Listen.
Then every gig you're going to try and blow me out with your dirty act.
No, I'm not.
Patrice. And then you're like, Colin, we got to switch, You're great, but then you're going to slander me behind my back to all the Jersey one-nighter guys.
Oh,
I can see it all now.
Shut up.
Here's Voss talking to Colin first night of the tour.
He was banging cocktail waitresses 2 at a time.
Oh, angry.
Oh, man.
And a man in my position can't afford to be made to look ridiculous.
You hear that, boss?
You're trying to book yourself high-profile MC gigs. This really bugs me.
You know what, dummy? Shut up. You're on my side, so don't turn on me now.
I'm not turning on you at all.
All right, you said it's a good idea, all right? You also
Of course, he didn't know what else to say. It was a polite thing to say to a friend.
Oh,
Norton pities us all that we can't even. That he had, and you had the nerve to say we won't interfere with your gig. He knows that, stupid.
You're right.
He'll be working theaters, and we'll be working Funny Bones.
Hey, you know what?
Jim, if this in any way gets in the way of you, we won't do it. Jim's just sitting there pitying us all, stupid.
Oh, you know what? You know, you're just like you're like a broad.
Oh,
you know, you're still doing it. You're not backing out.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
I quit.
You're not quitting before it starts. You're still a dummy.
We're going to sponsor the Colin Quinn tour.
Yeah.
You know how fast these three personalities would clash? Voss, Patrice, and Colin. It would be
Forget
definitely
about it.
screaming
Are you
matches.
kidding me? That it would be great. It would be great shows, and it's going to work. All right.
All right, boss. Get out of here, man.
All right. I'll see you guys.
See you, Rich. Good luck with
Bye,
this
Rich.
comedy tour. We look forward to hearing the.
All right.
Next time you see me,
details.
seriously, don't talk to me. Go through my agent from now on.
No more personal contact.
You know what,
I'm gonna have
Colin?
Manny toss you if you go near me at the cellar. I'm gonna get a restraining order from Manny.
Colin.
Yes, Richard.
Yeah, there he goes.
Oh!
3 attempts. Colin. I'll get him. Colin.
That's like a weight off my back right now.
Is it?
That we've outed Voss.
Was that just been bugging you?
Oh, it's just been uncomfortable, you know? It's really weird.
And I actually think
This needy look.
it would be a great tour, but I know what's going to happen when I see him now. He's going to go, what, they said it was okay.
They said it was okay. Everyone's being two-faced.
He called Colin two-faced.
Two-faced.
Oh.
Let's get some sushi.
Wow, man.
Don't tell them what I'm getting. What's wrong with you?
A French cook and 2 retards.
Two retards.
Don't let them on. Mom's the word.
Mom's the word.
And he said he was taking a nap, and he just woke up. That means one of his daughters had to, like, shake him. Daddy, they're bad-mouthing you on O&A.
Oh, get Daddy the phone. Dial the number. What did they say? Are they being two-faced? All right, Daddy's going to be on the phone a while. Fix yourself a lean cuisine and a tortilla.
Our first comedian I met a couple years ago working right here at Rascals. He's a very, very funny guy. He's a regular at the Tropicana in Atlantic City, and he just got back from Bally's in Las Vegas. Let's bring him on. A nice big round of applause for Rich Voss. Here we go.
Lots of little steps. Lots of little steps to get to the stage.
Jackie Marley, huh?
Hi. How we doing? Good. I'm real bummed out right now. I'm real depressed. You're going to have to bear with me, all right? Today was the saddest day of my life. Thank you. We had to put my grandfather in a rest home today. Well, not actually. We didn't have the money, so we drove down the turnpike and put him in a rest area.
You still oh my God! I said 6. So his opening joke is it's his closer now.
First of all,
oh my God! Have mercy, he stinks.
Listen to me, Tootsie Roll. Anything that you hear on here,
yeah.
you listen to my CD and the one that you can get at laugh.com, and you listen to my CD and see if there might be 2. There might be 2. Look at bands, and you take any band.
Is he comparing this to music?
Shut up.
Are you saying we should light a lighter and sing along with your hackness? Oh, you suck! Oh.
All right. There's going to be like 3.
Calling it a rest home, too. What was the infirmary full? The rest home.
What do you call it? A rest
home? Anthony, it was 13 years ago, and he still says the same. He didn't even upgrade. I didn't see this tape, and I knew the punchline. I don't have a time machine. I didn't look up Rich.com
That joke
and
is
see
like
this
Happy
13 years
Birthday.
ago.
It's in the public domain.
That is, that's 1. I guarantee 6.
Copyright
All right, we'll bring the old joke bell out.
But wait a second.
Yes, boss, yes.
Here's the thing.
Okay.
No, we got to go by what's on my CD. Because when you're on stage...
All right, shut up.
All right,
Let's try the second joke. All right, let's hear now. Let's go to the second joke.
Look, they're already turning on you.
I woke up in a bad mood today. So I called my wife up and I just started arguing with her. The strange thing is I'm not even married.
Is that the...
No, wait for the punchline. Jesus. You don't even have timing listening.
That's a good one. I gotta give him that.
Just like, yeah, okay, let it roll.
Tell? Well, you gotta keep playing.
Maybe Voss will let us know when his punchlines are. Okay.
Just let us know when the punchlines
Just picture when his eyes bug and look forward.
I really do.
All right, here's the rest of the joke.
I just took some lady's name out of the phone book, called up and said, look, you're a real bitch. I hate your guts. It's through. It's over. It's done. And I hung up on her. She called me back a half an hour later and said, come on, let's try to work things out.
And it's not a bad joke for 13
You were
years
playing
ago.
for retarded people. That's why it was a big laugh. It was a Special Olympics audience.
It's 40 minutes. He's at Bananas. He's sweating. He's going to the bag. All right, let me pull out some retarded stuff. He's
Paul gets
turning
booed
around.
at. Hello, folks. How you doing? Boo! Strip.
More Voss from 13 years ago.
I said, no way. I stonewashed my car today.
Please tell me that's the setup.
Stonewash?
I stonewashed my
Back then, stonewashed.
stonewashed jeans. Were very
That's a very
passe.
metaphysical joke. That was
13
he was
years
trying
ago,
to be real heady with that.
yeah.
And they laughed at it metaphysically.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's hear it again.
Nothing.
See, but you don't understand that because the word
I
wash
stonewashed my car today. I saw Leon Spinks on the news today. Leon said he quit doing drugs and he's going to law school. He's lying through his tooth.
Oh my goodness!
And you said that through your tooth. If you see this video,
Stop and look at yourself and say,
how dare you talk about a great boxer's teeth?
What are you?
He got punched in his. What happened to yours?
That's the first stone, my friend. What is
And they doing tooth joke.
I know. Look at those ragged teeth. Look
They're
at them.
clean.
They're clean.
I brush them the best I can,
look
stupid.
Like a broken down saw. Look at them. I'm ready to cut a tree with your teeth. Look at those raggedy old teeth. All right, go ahead. Bail.
We've got one tooth.
And you had to explain it to him. What a dirtbag. What a dirtbag.
I can't even look at him.
Isn't it awful? It's really hard to be friends with him. You get it, folks? Yes, we got it, Mr. Voss. That's why we didn't laugh. Move on, please. Stonewash. Was you playing tennis? That was a tennis crowd in there. Absolutely. Fantastic. Get it, folks? Get it? Yeah. Yes. And we get it now in 2002. Yes.
Here we go.
Oh, man.
Voss, 13 years ago.
It's good to be here. Last night I was working in a club and I picked a girl up in the club. And I don't usually pick up girls in the nightclubs I work in, so I've been going out with my girlfriend since 8th grade. Next year she'll be in 9th, and
That's not a bad.
Hey, you know, it's one of those.
13 years ago.
Yeah,
I
sure.
mean, what do you
All
mean?
right.
No one's still doing that kind of stuff now in real life.
No, I'm not.
Nothing. Team up against me on everything. Team up.
Absolutely. The biggest hack farce I've ever seen. This is terrible. Burn it. Don't do this to him. I love him too much. This is horrible.
No, it isn't.
guys are pigs, right, ladies? Yeah! Guys do everything with their hands. It's like, yeah, Tom, he's a real jerk-off. You never see girls go, yeah, Betty, she's a real jerk-off.
Right now. I hate to say this. It's horrible. It's 13 years ago. But it's getting a great response.
Please don't say it's 13 years ago. Please say
Listen, a lot of
now.
That was a good line. What?
He does that now, that joke.
Well,
that
what?
last one. He
no,
does
I
that
don't.
now. Yes,
I
you do.
No, I do not. You have not seen me do that one. How does it go?
You tinkle yourself. You don't
No.
see girls go, well, you don't see. Shut up.
No, you're wrong.
You know what?
Undo the bell. No, stop.
Undo the bell.
Undo the bell.
Let me see if I can do that.
Anthony, he absolutely does that.
No,
right
I don't. How do I do it? Because I go, guys are real. Like that. You never.
Oh,
see
you do the jerk move with your hand.
You never see girls go, yeah, Betty, she's a real.
The tinkle move. That's what I said.
A diddle move.
Yeah.
We're moving on.
All right.
Oh, you're looking at me like you've never done it, huh, babe? Don't bullshit me. How many people in the room in love tonight? 200 people, no one's in love. You're in love over there, right, sir? Are you married? Gonna be. When? November. Where are you going on your honeymoon? Boatcraft. No,
Nice crowd work. What type of idiot does crowd work on television?
Oh, it's a local. Jesus Christ.
What's your name, sir? What's your name? Jay Leno. Oh.
And where you from? Oh, this is painful, man. I don't want to not like my friend. This is making me not like him. This is so sad.
This is everything not to
And he wasn't an open micer. That's the thing. He was a working comic.
That was television.
Who gave him jobs?
Years ago.
Who worked him?
Listen,
goddamn Norton just killed me.
What's your name, sir?
Jay Leno. Just sitting here. It's my show, you idiot.
So what do you do, sir?
I'm a talk show host. Who's that sitting next to you, sir? It's Suzanne Summers. She's a gay. Is that your wife, sir? Anybody going through a breakup they want to share with the class? No? My last breakup was miserable, the worst. She kept my clothes, my plants, my furniture, put a restraining order on me. I'm getting even with her, though. She's anorexic, so I call her every couple of days to tell her she's getting fat.
No, but wait, hold on.
Thank you.
Hold on.
Thank you.
Stupid. Wait a second.
Stop denying this.
Yeah, you still do it. Too big for head. Yes, you do.
I've heard it, boss. They're right.
You've heard these things. We've known each other for 10 years.
Oh, come on.
No.
I'm right.
She kept everything. My jokes, my plants, my jokes.
No, that part you don't do anymore. But you still do the...
You know, you had Brewer yesterday, and you got to bring him today when we're doing all of this?
What does that have to do with it?
Listen to me. You've known... We're talking about the last 3 or 4 years, or 5 years. You have not heard that.
Sure.
You might have heard it. No, you haven't. You might have heard
Don't
it.
point at me like I'm lying, midget head. Yes, you have.
Yeah, I've seen knuckles bigger than Voss's whole hand. There's something wrong with your hand.
Huh?
Your hand's so little and chewed up and scarred up. What's going
on your thumbs?
He's an ashy Jew.
Look at stupid. I can put my hands in my pocket. We can see you have no chin. Okay, right here. Look at. Oh, let's go ahead with this dumb crap.
Wow. Hey, Jerry, what's up?
Hey, how you doing? I got a new joke for Voss's act. Take my wife, please.
He still does that. Stop stealing from Voss.
All right, back to the tape. All right. Hello, Susan, you're a pig. They're slapping 5. You went out with her, too? I just got married. Thank you. 5 weeks ago. Beautiful guy named Tom.
Hey, wait a minute.
Kelly, beautiful girl I married. She's a model. Did runway till the plane hit her.
And I want to take her somewhere she's never been, like the kitchen.
That's the tastiest pickle I've ever heard.
Wow. I've never been this bad. I don't care.
Someone then
I wasn't
with
this
a
bad
large
before I did
makeup
comedy.
pillow and slap you in the face.
This is awful. This is so awful. This is so
We're married 5 weeks. This is no bull, man. 5 weeks. We're laying in bed last night arguing. And she looks at me and says, I need more space. So I push her out of bed and said, now get the whole f***ing floor, babe.
What?
That?
What? Was that you? Was that on the show?
No, he...
And he does the same rhythm now.
No, I don't.
Dave is swearing he heard this joke 3 weeks ago.
No,
Dave.
you didn't.
Yeah.
Real fast.
Where did
go.
you hear that?
Yeah, boss. I heard you do the anorexic joke like 3 weeks ago at the cellar.
No, you didn't. Guarantee. And maybe you did. Maybe I did come out of it.
Oh,
maybe...
here we go.
Here it is. Bing, bing. That's 3. I said 6.
No, he said the anorexic one, the one from before. That was 2.
Okay.
Okay,
No,
but
no,
maybe... Well, wait a second. Maybe he did. Maybe I was talking to somebody in the audience that was, I thought was anorexic, and I brought, you know, sometimes you bring stuff back that fits the moment.
Because you're that brilliant.
No, listen to me. Hello, this is Caroline's. Yeah, Paul, click. All right, now listen to me. I might have said it, because sometimes stuff comes, and you know
Boss,
on the roads.
People are wondering who held back Jamie Farr from the gong for so long.
And you know what? You know what? I don't want to say trash.
We're going back to the tape. 6-foot hero? Yeah, that's for the black guy right there. He'll take that.
We just moved in. We went shopping for furniture. We went to buy a carpet last weekend. The guy tried to sell us a worry-free carpet. A worry-free carpet. How many carpets are sitting around the house going, oh, my God, I can't handle this?
You should be driven out of show business. You really, I'm going to
Paul,
start
was you ever
movement.
that bad? Dude? I mean, seriously, was you ever as bad as we're hearing?
No.
This?
With the pants, the pink shirt, and the Jerry curl?
For 4 years. He's getting ready to blow his cover. 4 years he had been in the game.
Yeah.
That's a professional comedian.
No, it is. Because step back. I mean, I think that we're all in it because we're passionate about stand-up. You're just whoring yourself to get your teeth fixed at that point.
At that point,
and you didn't even use the money on that. You got more tattoos, you stupid
He
Jew.
couldn't have believed that act would get him money to get his teeth fixed.
Look at your face.
That is a rotten tooth act. It's not a good tooth act.
That was a good one.
He plays. You ever see Rich do his rug? Oh man, it's uncanny.
Oh my God.
Are we done with the relationship jokes here?
I don't remember.
Isn't it
Well, I want to take a break.
Jokes?
How much time did they give him? 2 minutes
By the
there.
way, if you
All right, let's see where we're at.
Oh, they got a dog. A Jewish carpet. I wish I was a shag.
Hey, that didn't even have any.
I'm Jewish. How many heaps we have tonight? How many Jews? 1. No one's in love. 1 Jew. Where you at? Raise your hand.
Where you at?
Now she's pointing over there. I love Jewish holidays. Christmas is my best, though. Christmas Eve, I was sitting in my living room this year. The doorbell rings. I go to answer the door, and there was 5 little black Christmas carolers. They were so cute, they started singing Good Tidings to You, You Honky White Jew.
Oh! Stop it! Stop it!
Good tidings to you, you white honky Jew. Oh! Now it's mine. Jack and Jill went up the hill, both with $1.25. They both came down white honky Jews. Oh! Oh! Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. You white honky Jew. Oh! Bop, now it's mine.
Oh, Jesus
See what I do now.
Stinks.
All these great impressions.
Wow.
All right, we're going back to the tape.
Oh, I'm from Jersey. We're all from Jersey, right? They're promoting New Jersey as your next vacation spot. Yeah, there's nothing I like better than when I'm swimming is to have a kidney smack me in the face. The advertisement is New Jersey, New Perfect together. Why don't you spend your next vacation in New Jersey? I'm sure there's people on the beaches of Hawaii and Bermuda going, damn.
Did you snap your fingers?
No, he hit himself in the head.
Head slap.
Damn, like,
Oh.
Yes, I'm a method actor.
Oh my God!
How about you, why don't you act
And
out
your
the part
method
where
is
you bomb?
Oh, you heard the head
By the way,
slap.
Patrice, everybody.
Oh, Jesus.
All right, here we go.
I don't believe we're here. We could be in Jersey. Newark, Hoboken, let's go, Irma. I hate these commercials. No one I hate the one for Primatine Mist. The lady sitting there. She can't blow out the candle. Takes a whiff of her Primatine Mist, blows out the candle. Why did she just take the Primatine Mist and spray out the candle?
Did you do it? Did you spray out? Did you make like you were spraying? Yeah.
Yes,
Was that the same finger you used for the little wiggle thing with women who masturbate?
Is he a rug, or is he putting out a candle, or is he thinking about tomato juice?
He's a braided rug.
And he didn't do that on his own. This is not his own thinking. It's some hack manager that was telling him, hey, you got to be more animated.
Oh, is that
You
it?
got to smile more. It's something. It's something. Yeah.
You got to have more curls and bigger gaps in your teeth. After every show, would you go have shrimps with your manager?
He was big boned. Listen to me. I used to do one commercial joke. I'll forget it because you won't remember. Go ahead.
All right, back to the tape. Voss, 13 years ago.
I'm from Plainfield, New Jersey. Yeah. I live in Scotch Plains now. With my wife, Tom. When I lived in Plainfield, I had a burglar break in my house. Has that ever happened to anybody? No. No, too, boy. We don't have burglars. We're not in love. We don't breathe. We don't do anything to help your act out, pal, okay? You sit up there and sweat your little Jewish balls off by yourself. Don't ask us anything, all right?
Why are you angry?
Your first applause break is on begging, basically.
Hey, that's what I was going to say, man.
No, I was trying
It's like, and first of all, he looks so not Jewish. People have to see this. He's the greasiest, white trash-looking dude, and he's playing this poor little old Jew guy thing.
You're like Marion.
Oh, he was greasy and drippy.
Hold on a second. Yeah, if you listen to this music, it pretty much gives you an image of
Gold's Gym workout pants.
It was the Joey Buttafuoco pants.
Yeah, but that's when they were in style. You had hair like Randy Watson. They weren't.
Get my manager to get me the whipped cream.
What are you doing, an encore?
Now let's just describe it a little
But
for
can
the
you
for the
believe?
people.
Here's the problem I have.
Okay.
He had his crack mouth back then. Like he had his drug mouth. It was awful.
Yeah.
And he got these new porcelain teeth, and he still speaks awful. What? So it's not his teeth that's the problem. Something is going on. Those drugs messed up the roof of his mouth, or the little skin that keeps your tongue connected to the bottom of your mouth. How do you still talk the same? You got the same hack slurp from 13 years ago. What a dirty, greasy junkie Voss was, and he still is.
Back to the tape. We're running out of time here.
I tell you, it's a scary experience having a burglar breaking a house. I was home at the time. I'm laying in bed and the living room window open. So that's when I crawled under my covers. Burglar climbed through the window. He's tiptoeing around the house, tiptoeing to my bedroom. That's when I pretend to be asleep. Now, stop pretending you're asleep when you're laying in a puddle of piss, okay? Guys, tiptoeing around the room, that's when I started talking in my sleep. The money's in the top drawer.
Yeah, were your eyes
No,
closed?
I have not done that. You know what, Patrice? You're wrong. Don't hit the bell. You have not
Hit the
heard
bell.
that.
Let me hear the argument here.
No, I have
He's
never
done
heard
that.
Voss do that.
All right, you never heard?
I'm not saying he hasn't. I've never heard him do that.
I don't do that. I told you that bit maybe sitting at the cellar when we were
I've
talking
heard
about
you do
old.
that.
So far, we're at 1.5 bits that I've
No.
done.
1.5? I thought it was 3.
You're rewriting history. No way.
We're on 3.
Let's go back to the tape.
I bought a dog to guard the house. Any dog owners? Hey, we told you don't ask us anything.
Why do you need to ask that question?
Are you from Jersey? Are you married?
But that wasn't just hack for 13 years ago. That's hack for the 01s, the 02s.
Yeah, exactly.
That's just hack.
They brought.
I know.
All right, here, let's go.
I bought a St. Bernard. I like big dogs. I like to get naked and ride around the house going, Equus.
Huh?
It's a Richard Burton play if you didn't laugh.
I don't.
Hey, if you have a dog, this is a fun trick. Do this to your dog. I like playing tricks on my dog. Go to a gift store, novelty store, buy some fake dog duty. Come home, walk in your living room, throw it on the rug. Call your dog in and go, what's this?
You've done impressions of the rug, the dog. What character don't you do, Pryor?
Thank you. He's trying to bring things to life. Did you see him?
You and a white Jew who wants to be black. What would he do?
Dog sitting there. Damn, I must be bugging. Start breakdancing.
Everything was
Wow, places. I've got a magnetic. Anyhow.
Bye out.
Okay, what?
All right.
Okay,
Bye out.
All right.
Yes.
That's what you know what? No, that's 3.
That's 4.
Oh, the
That's
anorexic
4.
joke I haven't done.
That's
4.
Yeah.
That's a great line, too. You always...
I just got out of the hospital. Thanks for your concern. I had a kidney stone. Has anybody ever had one of these?
There it is again.
Anyone ever have one of these?
Anybody have one of these? I have legs. Anybody have legs?
I know. Why is he forcing people?
Anybody have limbs that allow them to transport themselves
Anybody here
from
with
one
AIDS?
destination to
Anybody with AIDS? Oh, I'm the only one here with AIDS. Oh, I'm the only one sick and dying. Oh, I'm the only one sick and dying.
Anybody ever use
Anybody here slap their head during hack jokes? Anybody here? Oh, I'm the only one here that slaps their head.
Come on, auctioneer. Hey, anybody. That's how you, when you have 3 minutes, you fill 7 by asking BS questions.
You're right.
Barry Scheck didn't ask that many questions. Don't explain who Barry Scheck is.
Here we
Most
go.
famous Jew, and you don't know who he is.
She's happy about it. Yeah. Did you really have a stone, ma'am? The most painful thing on earth you ever had, right? Do you have children?
How many
ladies
questions
get
are you going to
through,
ask?
it's like giving birth. I know the pain you went through. But not really. My stone was 8 pounds, babe. I was in the hospital with a stone, crying my eyes out. I thought I was going to die. It's like a knife stabbed in my gut. The doctor comes up to me and says, "What kind of pain is it?" Good morning. I don't know. The kind that makes me want to dance in the street, pal. He asked me, he said, "You ever have local anesthesia?" I said, "No, I usually go out of town for it, okay?" Don't you hate stupid questions? I have curly hair. People say, "Is that your hair?" No, I found it walking down the street today.
Stop it here. Stop.
How about this one? How'd you get so tan? Try the f***ing sun. When I started seeing my wife, the guys I hung around with would say, "Does she have any friends?" No, she's a loser. I met her under a bridge. I married a hermit. So I was in the hospital with my stone. How come when you visit someone in the hospital, this is the conversation you have with them? "So, how you doing? You look good. How's the food? What's wrong with him?"
What's the name of that section, though? Dumb questions asked to a snappy guy? Everyone's asking you stupid questions, and you're walking down snapping and making little snippy answers. Bada bing. Is that your hair? No, I found it on the street. Oh.
Keep going, Vol.
How did you get it?
And you have to lean in at a 45-degree angle as you deliver the words, "the sun." No,
Put
the
on
sun.
smash.
Try the sun.
Do that again to the mic. Hold on. We're going back to the tape.
You want anything from the gift store? I haven't passed my stone. Yeah, I'm scared to have sex. I'm scared to reach below the top of my waist head off. I'm telling you, getting my rocks off takes on a whole other meaning in life.
That could be the worst thing I've ever heard. Oh, it's awful. Getting my rocks off takes a whole new meaning.
Try. Come on. We're almost there.
Actually, I did pass my stone. I made a ring out of it. People say, "Nice ring. What kind of stone? Kidney?" Great crowd. This is fun. You like the clothes? Do these work?
Oh, he's asking more questions.
Here's a question.
Opie, this is awful. This is brutal.
It would be.
So I just got back from Atlantic City. Any gamblers, yeah? You coming? I lost so much money down there, I'm going to start gambling in metric. This way I don't know what I lose, okay? I can't even put money in the washing machine without trying to hit. Come on, baby. Suds.
I never thought I'd appreciate the dryer door joke until I heard the washing machine opener. Where's your bounce humor, you zero?
That was mutated from that. He took that from. That should be the best.
No, that's not the
I picked that up too.
dryer show. It is laundromat humor, Rich.
Yeah.
How are you hitting
that He did look like a white trash Dracula, didn't he?
Best description. So blah blah the rug and the blah.
All right, we got 1 minute.
Yeah,
left.
let's go.
I don't know if I have a gambling problem, but I owe Pete Rose money. You guys went out and played the lottery, the big one in Pennsylvania? Yeah, pick 7. $110 million. I'm a little pissed off. I just missed by 6 numbers. Almost hit it right. $110 million. What would you do with $110 million? Spend it in one day. 3. See, if I won $110 million, I wouldn't be one of these goobers that say it's not going to change my life. I'm going to keep my day job. I like spot welding. No. I won $110 million. What I'm going to do is take a rocket freebase this big, throw it in my fireplace, climb up on my roof, stick my head in the chimney, and die. No, don't clap at that. Actually, to tell you the truth, before I leave, I just celebrated 3 years and 3 months without a drug or drink in my body, so by the grace of God. So it can be done. My only bad habits are cigarettes, little bald-headed boys named Juan. You speak Spanish? Because I'll shave your head, babe. Anyhow, say no to drugs. Have a good week. Have a good life. Easy does it. Thank you.
A little public service.
Have a good life.
Easy does
like
it.
his babe after everything.
I only said babe twice in the thing.
Three.
maybe 3 jokes.
Sal from St. Charles, though, is saying, I read all of those in Mad Magazine in the early 70s. Remember Mad Snappy Answers to Stupid Questions? Snappy Answers to Stupid Questions was Mad Magazine.
Stick up for it, because I know it stunk. I know it stunk. I wouldn't bring. I didn't
You've
bring
grown as an artist now, right?
Oh, Mercurial, Michael, Susan, whatever. All right. Look,
Uncle John, what's up?
Hey, guys.
Hey.
I learned that if Boss doesn't get the new material, he might be sleeping in that bed under the stairs.
Well, that brought the show to a dead halt. Thank you. I like this guy, too. I like what he calls
Does anybody bring a show to a dead halt? Anybody? Does anybody bring a show to a dead halt? Anybody at all? Anybody?
Oh, I'm the only one to bring a show to a dead halt.
Oh, just you, Jew boy.
I'm the only curly-haired Jew bringing a show to a dead halt with the workout pants. Yeah, right. That's me.
Oh, nobody else. Oh, I'm the only one.
Derek Carroll Jew with the bad New England Shutter Lighthouse teeth. Yeah.
Oh, he's getting trashed.
Now, we're only kidding, babe.
We want Paul.
We kid 'cause we love.
Well, no, we want Paul to end strong, so, you know, we want him to end strong. Right? Paul, next time you come here, can you bring 4 comics? You don't get it. You know,
a 4th comic would have been better.
A 4th?
Yeah, not 4.
Yeah. No, but you know
you're saying that we're comics and he's not.
Right.
And you're saying he should have brought
to get
someone.
on at some places, you got to bring people.
Thank you.
You know what really bugs me is that he explains all this stupid stuff like we don't understand. We just didn't laugh.
Yeah.
We know what you meant, stupid. We didn't laugh at it on purpose.
Look at that.
Oh, I get it.